Welcome in, everybody, to Joe Sports and Ministry Talks TV, where you get a little bit of cooking, some praise and worship, a little bit of ministry talks, and some sports talks, everybody. Welcome in. It's a Ray. We have a Triple C and Joe Ray. Could everybody please hit those thumbs up? I would appreciate it. Even the ones who will be watching the replay, I would appreciate if you would hit that thumbs up. Um, And thank you for all the support that I've been getting on this channel. It's amazing. I appreciate it. I'm doing pretty well so far, guys, with my numbers in such a short period of time. And it's all because of everybody who supports me, and I appreciate everybody. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you guys.
Sis Jane, Mama J Way, Lady Bird,
Yeah.
everybody who comes in here, guys. I'm just saying
Miss
names.
Tina.
Miss Tina. I appreciate all of you guys. I
Miss
couldn't do this
Angie.
without y'all, Miss Angie, Fruitful Wife, everybody who just come in and show love and support. I appreciate y'all because y'all helping us. Y'all support two channels, and we appreciate that.
Yes. Thank you. Our night owl.
Yes, Shelly, everybody that comes in and shows love. Thank you guys so much.
Thank y'all so much for being here and supporting us, guys. Y'all don't even know how much it means to us for real. So, honey, you want to tell everybody what's going on the menu?
Okay, so I am going to be making a cheeseburger and fries tonight. Okay. I want to fry up a cheeseburger. Y'all know the normal. I'm going to put some mustard, ketchup, pickle on a cheeseburger.
Okay. So you don't do lettuce and tomato?
I don't do lettuce and tomatoes and all that stuff. I don't like soggy stuff, so that's not my preference. I really like bacon, but I don't feel like cooking up any right now.
And you want to be careful.
And plus, I'm laying off pork right now, so I don't want to hinder that. I've been doing very well with not eating any pork, so I'm going to continue that, guys. It's been really, my body's starting to feel really good. Eventually, I want to start killing some more beef in here too. I'm going to be buying some more chicken items here soon this week and start killing out some of this beef. It's actually some hamburger that I needed to use up, and I didn't want it to go bad, so that's why I'm actually eating this hamburger. It's been there for a couple of days, and I don't want it to go bad. Meat is too expensive to let go bad. Right now, I'm actually cutting up some apples. As you know, my wife had made an apple crumble cobbler a few days ago, and it was really good, guys. But we didn't have as many apples that we should, and it went really quick. And my wife had made homemade crust and all that stuff, and so I said, well, I'm going to do that. My wife's just going to tell me what to do, and I'm going to do it again. But I'm not making homemade crust, y'all. I'm just not going to do it. Sorry, it's not going to happen. It's just not going to happen, everybody. It's not going to happen. So, yeah. Hello, Mika. Welcome in. Thank you for coming over and supporting me.
It was live on both? Oh, my gosh. I did not know it was live on both. I don't want to be live on both.
What happened there?
It was live on both of our channels.
Really?
I wonder what that was looking like. No wonder people probably wasn't even coming over here because it was the other one.
Was it still live on the other channel, guys?
I didn't know you could do that. They're killing the game. Don't tell me that. They better not tell me that one. I bet they better not tell me that, y'all.
Let me go see. Last Friday.
I'm trying to show right now. This is not the process of it is.
Well, I can see because it's sooner than later.
There's going to be another one, but it'll be a new one.
Oh,
that's a whole new one.
Yeah, well, I think we're...
It's in it. You have to see if it processes this one. You cut me off? I'm sorry. I cut you off. What happened?
What happened?
Hey, y'all. We didn't mean to cut you off. What happened, y'all? Was we on another channel?
And we can say yes on both channels. So we were live on both channels at the same time?
They better not tell us that. So we got to keep up.
And well, a blue thumb here.
I'm not telling us that.
Wow.
Okay. All right, guys. Thanks for that detail. Thank you.
So could you see us? We was right here, You can see us right here like this. Yes, it's the same exact time. Wow.
You know, people watching, so we don't. That's gonna be a tidbit we go. Okay, guys, thank y'all for letting us know
Thank
that.
you so much.
But yeah, you want to tell me what you got going on, y'all? Yeah, sorry, Lisa. Sorry, Mika. We love you guys. Thank y'all for being here. We was wondering where everybody was at, y'all. You sure? Were you a little confused? Oh, I'm so sorry, y'all. I messed up, y'all. I messed up. That was on me. But yeah, so yeah, I made that pie up, guys. And so, Joe, baby, you think it's gonna be how you want it, baby? Because you know you don't never like that crust. If we eat it soon, or if the kids eat it soon, it should be good. Okay. Hey, Scarlett, welcome back in. How you feeling? Thank you for being here. Yeah, I'm on my last 6 rows of this shawl, y'all.
But what we got is sorted.
Yes, we got sorted, guys.
Dang, that's crazy.
Guys, thank you, guys. God wants to see that. Thank you, guys, for showing us that. All right, let me come over here, guys, so I can be able to hit my thumb up too. I gotta hit my thumb because if I don't hit my thumb, you know. But look how I'm looking in this picture, babe. Looking like that.
I'm sorry, I think that was Sunday night too. Wasn't it?
I don't know.
That's pretty funny.
He said, "Hi, Joe. I just watched your video." Scarlett said.
Did you? How was it, Scarlett?
Scarlett, did you like it?
That was different.
Mm-hmm. All right, let me get in here and get my thumbs up and get myself together. We got 8 thumbs up. We got 5 in the chat, guys. Welcome in. It's a cool intro. Yeah, I would just, you know what? It wasn't even intro. I mean, it was an intro, but it's not going to be his actual real intro, you know?
Yeah, I want to get.
It was just an intro. So it's like an opening to a video. I like to do openings on all my videos that I edit, but that wasn't even going to be his intro. I'm going to do him a crazy intro where he's going to be the picture. He's going to do this and do that. Hit me up. Okay, look. Ladybird said hit me up. Come on now. Get me on up in here. She got her hairbrush. She looking good.
Ladybird like, I can come on.
It might be an American lad up here.
Ladybird, you could have been started coming up here. What is wrong?
Ladybird,
all you have to do is say drop the link. When you're ready to come up, say drop the link.
No, but don't say link though, Ladybird. Say link.
Say drop the link.
Yeah. Well, a real country, it might be lonk. Will it be lonk? Drop the lonk. Lonk, darling, lonk. Because I was thinking that Tracy always say that. She called me Donna, darling. How did you do that? I don't even know. That was an accident, Scarlett. Oh, are you talking about the sandwich thing? Oh, how did you do it? Oh, my goodness. You're talking about the
sandwich? Scarlett, I just don't know. I don't know. It was really nasty. I mean, it was just terrible tasting.
Yeah, Simply Sharon got us
some if somebody think that, I don't know.
Oh, I need to edit my video on your phone so I know why I'm in here.
It was very nasty. Here you want it?
I'll probably get it 1 minute. I'm gonna work on this record. We still got time. I was gonna just work on this for a minute. I don't like God straight. It takes some time to edit videos. You got to time it right. You got to be in the edit zone.
Yeah,
I'm not in the edit zone right now. I'm in the relaxed, chill zone right now.
Yep.
You got to make sure the words is right in the right spot. You got to stop and go with it. It's a lot of work.
I can't believe I got to get up in the morning and do this.
I don't know. What do you think? What do you think I'm going to sleep, baby? It's going to be up. Don't go to sleep. You guys go. All you can do is go take the car to mama, right?
No, I got to take time.
Oh, you're going to take the car to mama?
I got to take time.
Why you going to take the car to mama then, man?
I gotta take the car to her mama after I get done. I gotta take tank, but I gotta take.
No, you could just drop the car to mama and then she could have took her.
That's what I said too. She said take her and then come back and drop the car.
Oh, just go. Well, that's the case. I'll just come with you then. Let's go together. So we're gonna sit right and wait for it then?
No, she said drop her off and then she gonna come
back.
get the car.
She'll call. Tell me what calls when she's done.
She gonna call her when she's done.
Oh, okay. All right. Lisa Ladybird's coming in the building, guys. If y'all don't know this woman, it's over at Ladybird Loves, guys. And if you watch the replay, I need you to go over to her channel right now, subscribe to her channel, give her a thumbie, go check her out, and find out what her pet name is. If you find out what her pet name is and you commented in one of our videos and say, hey, I went over to Ladybird Loves video and I found out her cat name was, and I gave you a spoiler. I found out her cat name was blank. Let me know what her cat name is. You will be entered in the giveaway, guys. Come on, let's show some love. Lisa Ladybird. Woo-hoo.
Hi. You're giving me brand new information, Dana, that I'm like sitting there going, what's she talking about? Pet name? Huh? What? What?
Yeah, I'm trying to give people incentives. Hey, go over and subscribe to Ladybird, guys. Go over there.
I've just decided last night in the live, we as a collective, or should I say one of your family, Noodly Bits, has actually come up with a name for a regular giveaway that I'm going to be doing. I'm going to make sure that my regular subscribers will be the only ones entered in a loyalty giveaway. Mm-hmm. So every 2 months, I am going to draw a name, and that name, if they have been a subscriber for a minimum of 2 months, they will win a special package from me. And it doesn't matter where in the world you are. I don't care where you're from. I don't care who you are. As long as you're loyal to me only. Maybe that might be a push, but
that's a good idea, though.
Yeah, I like the loyalty.
That's a really good idea.
That's what
I did steal it, sort of, from somebody else, but I did ask their permission, and I said, look, I was thinking of something very similar. Would I be allowed to do it? She's going, oh, go for it. It's not my idea. Go do what you need to do. And I'm like, yes.
That's an awesome idea, though. Loyalty ordeal to make, because people will just come and enter your giveaway and then unsubscribe to you.
That's it. Mm-hmm. So yes, I'm still going to be doing normal giveaways. I mean, when I hit my milestones, yes, there's going to be giveaways. But I think it's nice to, like you guys, it's nice to give back to those that follow you and actually know who the heck you are.
There you go. And look who just came in. Miss Tina came in the building.
Hey, Miss Tina, how you doing?
Oh, I'm going to get the chat up. I knew I was missing something.
Joe, we have some good family coming every morning. I thank y'all so much for coming in. Miss Tina, how was your day? How you feeling?
Oh,
yeah, I'm gonna see an email about something. Like that's why I want to make next a hooded one. A hooded pocket shawl. This one is, you know what, Lisa Lady Bird, this one is a lot better than the first one I made. I got lots, it's way wider. My other one was not this wide. I don't believe, but I'm not sure. I don't feel like it's this wide. But I know I'm making it with a bigger hook. And the last one, I kind of freestyled it. I didn't do it. I made it with a smaller hook because the yarn was smaller. The yarn was kind of finer, so I went down to a 6mm hook. This one is a 9mm hook.
Ooh.
So it's working up a lot bigger and faster,
which is a bit handy, really.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I said, "Ooh, I've only been working on this for a few days." I like that. I like a little quick project. It make you feel special when you get some stuff done quick. Like you don't feel like
heck yeah. You can get more. You can get more done. You can go, okay, that's done. Now I can get on to the next one, rather than I'm sat here for 4 days and it's still not finished.
Oh, exactly. Like the sweater I'm doing. That sweater. Have you seen the sweater? You've seen the sweater?
I've seen most of it. All bubbly. Yeah. I want to kind of ping it.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Maybe. Do you know what? You're making it for Joe, right?
No, I'm making it.
No.
I'm making it for Joe, and I'm like, I can't see Joe in a sweater.
You're not gonna be bobbling.
I ain't gonna do bobbling.
I'm testing a pattern for a designer. It's gonna be for me, and I'm testing a pattern for a designer. She's wanting me to make sure the numbers are right, the math's correct. All those good things. And decide.
So are you going to be putting it on at some point? Are you going to be like my
yes,
right? Okay, stop then. Hang on, Joe. This one's for you. Then it's not actually for Jane. Okay, Joe. Listen, when she's got it on, that's when you want to go, "Hey, my love," and go over her chest and go, "You feel so good."
Oh my goodness!
That's what the bubbles are for.
Because this designer really loves bobbles. I mean, she makes so many patterns with bobbles in it. Oh, he says, okay, I had to go to Walmart. I don't know how many times today. And there after that, we went to the movies. What? Get out of here. I had to buy groceries, kept going to different Walmarts trying to find some medicine and find some stuff for my daughter. Oh, this is a mess, all that. But then you got to go to the movie. What you going to see, Miss Tina? Oh, my goodness. Miss Tina, I've never been to a drive-in movie before, y'all.
Of course, you got drive-ins over in America, haven't you?
Oh, you said the chat. You can see the chat?
I can't see the chat, so I'm just gonna try on my phone.
Yeah, you might be able to see on your phone. Sometimes the StreamYard be acting a fool. I don't understand it.
Like this?
Yeah, that's great. Wait.
With regard to that pocket shawl, Dana, I'm so kind of gutted. Sandrini's making the pocket shawl with a hood, and I'm like, no, that's what I wanted to do. But I can't find anything for it. I can't find a pattern or anything to make the hood, and I'm not creative enough to go, all I need to do is this.
Yeah, I'm gonna send you a link. I'm gonna send it right now while we're sending the chat anyway.
You have sent me the pocket shawl. But I want one with the hood. I want a hood. I like being a hoodie, you know? I like being all G with my shawls.
You want me G? Okay, you want me G in there? Okay. Let me get you right now, Lady Bird Love.
Right, let's see if I can. I can't mute it. Why can't I mute it? No. Even on my phone, I'm lagging.
Just turn your volume down. Not mute it, but turn your volume down.
It's off. It's off.
Oh, it is. Okay.
I can't see the chat at all, so I apologize.
Nobody's saying nothing. Just Miss Tina was talking about her day. She went to the grocery store. She did different things. Nobody else saying. And this is a time where people come in and sleep. Really, Lisa, Lady Bird.
It's a bit time for me to be on. Let's send them to sleep.
Everybody else is asleep. It's really late, but we will get a few people that come in and maybe about an hour. But I don't know. It's the weekend, so I don't know. They might be sleeping in. Throughout the week, they come in at this time and they chat and have a ball. Before they you be here, Lisa, Lady Bird. We get a few people. We get about maybe 5 or 6 people to come in and just actively chat.
I'm getting part of the furniture with you two now. Whether I'm up here in the screen or whether I'm down in the chat, I'm part of the furniture now. You can't get rid of me. I'm like dust.
I know. I'm so glad you are part of the family. And Miss Tina says Walmart had a free drive-in movie with all the free snacks, and we saw Wonder Woman. Get out of here! It was really good. I've never seen. Have you ever heard of this? Walmart having a free drive-in movie, man, and she's in the same state as we are, so maybe they might bring it here. That'd be so amazing. Scarlett wants to come up and hang with us. Okay, come on, Scarlett. And then Mama J-Way says, I'm not asleep. I'm working on these movies. I might stop in and show you what I. Oh, okay. Oh, we having a ball. We're having a ball. Scarlett, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
Oh, that was a bit squeaky. Are you still kind of trying to keep your eyes open, Scarlett?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just about. I'm awake, honest.
Yes, Scarlett. Hey, yo, Scarlett. Oh, beautiful Scarlett. So I think I just sent you something, so we'll see if it goes through. Okay, Lady Bird?
I'm still waiting for 2 emails from you. That's why I keep saying I got the junk.
I need to go check those emails. I'm going to check when we get done with this, though. I just don't want to.
To be fair, with anybody, if I send anybody an email, I always end up in the spam folder, whether that be a business, whether that be personal, whether that even be to myself.
Okay, I see you right now, Lisa, Lady Bird. I see you.
Scarlett, what you doing over there, cranking?
I love your font.
Thank you.
Scarlett, Josie, are you cranking over
there? No, I'm actually working on this.
What is that? What is that called? No. I like that. What is that called?
It's a turtleneck. It's called the chainette turtleneck.
The what kind of turtleneck?
Chainette.
Chainette?
You better make that. You ain't getting that.
Scarlett, is that my eyeball? Is that quite a jumper?
Oh, the chainette. Okay, cool.
See, now Scarlett wants to be rubbed all over. Scarlett wants. It's a beanie jumper. Oh, it's not working. Why is chat not working?
I like that. Yeah, I love these ideas. You got some good ideas. Or do I have an idea? Oh, okay. Let's do it. Let me see. This is all good. Okay, so I got to reply to you. I just read the email. Did you get my email to you that I sent to you?
I ain't had one yet.
Okay. I just sent you one, so it may be coming in sooner than later.
Got it!
All right. You tell me what you think. You like it?
Dana!
That's our little secret.
Guess what color it's gonna be?
The same.
Let me guess. Let me see. Let me think. Red. Blue.
My goodness. Oh yeah, this is gonna be nice. Yeah, I'm doing the same exact color. This is gonna be crazy. Yeah, that's crazy, isn't it?
Dana, thank you very, very, very much.
So welcome. Yes, so welcome. That's gonna be crazy.
I can't believe how excited I am for that. I'm like, you know where you get like your prickles on your back come up and you can feel it's like it's really sweaty and like thank you.
Oh my goodness. I gotta check out that, but you got Scarlett as well. I'm excited. Scarlett, so how far are you on this? Did you just start it or how far is this your order?
No.
Oh, okay. Oh, you really about to do some crazy stuff. Lord, no.
No.
Are you doing this for yourself?
This is like a rustic orange.
Oh my god.
I like that color.
Oh, I love it.
If my wife makes anything like that, my daughter gonna take it anyway.
Mm-hmm.
She loves turtleneck.
This color right here is really popular.
I'm sad her daughter's going up to college, but at the same time, I'm happy a little bit because I can send her little goodies in the mail. She loves ordering stuff, and so I can be able to surprise her with little sweaters and different little cute stuff, you know.
But these apples are so cheap compared to Martin's.
That's crazy.
It's crazy.
Wow, that's gorgeous.
Like, wow.
Okay, so what is it? It's about $5.84 for this pattern. Okay.
That just blew my mind.
I don't like things. I still haven't made this one pattern yet. I don't know if she likes it though.
The cowl part.
You doing the cowl part?
The cowl part of it.
Oh, that's what you're doing. Is that single crochet?
Yeah, single crochet in the back loop.
Okay. I think I'm on it.
Today I finished doing the
Oh my god. What kind of yarn is this?
This is the
I love this guy. It's probably I love this.
It's soft and sleek.
Oh, yeah, I said I need to go over to Hobby Lobby. That's why I need to go to Hobby Lobby for, baby. They have those type of yarns.
Okay.
They have those yarns that nobody else have, but every time I go, I always miss a sale, and I just can't feel it in my spirit. I can't feel it in my spirit to spend that money for that yarn yet. But when I get the money,
it's going to be 30% off.
Yeah, see, I got to put the 30% off. That's what I got to do.
We're going to get you some of that yarn as soon as we get this vehicle.
Yeah, as soon as we got a vehicle, I'm going to get it. This lady, Nixon, I like her stuff.
That we come from Dana's channel, which is all about creating crochet and stuff. We come to yours, and we're still talking about crochet and creating.
It's okay. I don't mind. I don't mind. I like crochet myself. I don't mind. It's all in fun.
Mm-hmm. Indeed, yeah. Because eventually we'll be able to do different times of the day where he'll be able to have different people he'll interview and do stuff like that. But in the meantime, hey, we the foundation. We basically the foundation of this channel. You know, all of us is coming in all the time, these weird times of night and mornings, and until he get more known and more people see him. This is how the channel begins. Yeah, we the foundation. It starts off like that. You get a few people that you know that's gonna come, and then after so long, you start getting more people. Word starts spreading, and YouTube will start recommending you to people. You start being people's news feed, and they be up bored or they be like they don't have nothing to do, and they see somebody live, and they like, oh, who is this? And they just go in. Next thing you know, they're like, oh, this is a pretty cool little group. Let me see what's going on. And then when they're free again, the next time, oh, let me check out. What did I do last week? Oh, I was over there last week. Oh, that's what time I was doing. That's what I did. And next thing you know, they start coming all the time, and they start asking you, when do you usually go live? Because I want to make sure I don't miss you. I always come in around when you about to get off. I want to make sure I catch you when you first get on. And that's how it happens. And the next thing you know, people start catching you every time they get a chance. So, yeah, that's how it begins. This is how it begins.
I do like your glasses, my darling.
Oh, yes.
They are so sad.
I don't want to wear them, but I bought these at Michael's. It's because I have glasses already, but I haven't went to the eye doctor, so these have been helping me a lot.
Well,
good.
They're kind of funky. I like them.
Yeah. Well, these are the only ones I spark my eye.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love those.
I like them.
Me too.
I kind of thought they were like flowers. It's kind of like a. Can you see it?
Splodges.
Oh my goodness, I love those.
They're
My
very
mama love those.
arty-farty, as we say over here. A bit arty-farty, which is, it means like they're full of colour, they're full of life, and they're vibrant.
I like that word.
Yeah.
Hold on, hold on for a second.
Okay.
Oh, she's running away. I hope she's getting the balloon down because I want to see what's on the balloon. I want to see the balloon.
Oh my goodness.
I'm such a nosy mare. I mean, I know Joe told me off the other day, but I like looking at people's backgrounds to see what's
I
going on.
want to tell you, I'm nosy too. I just talk. You know me, I talk a lot.
Yeah, this man's very nosy.
Let's go over here then, shall we? You can't be nosy.
I'm very nosy. I can tell you some stories that you'd be like, what in the world? Why would you do that?
His mom is nosy, yeah. My mother-in-law.
Yeah, and so is my wife.
I'm not that nosy, y'all. My
Oh,
mom
God.
is nosy.
Yes, you nosy too, babe.
It's not nosy, really. It's curiosity, and curiosity builds.
Okay, I like that. I like that.
I like that excuse.
So we're just curious. There we go.
But guess what they say? Curiosity killed the cat.
If you're not curious, how will you ever gain knowledge?
There you go.
Wow, that's good. That's good. I like that how y'all just spitting yourselves and making yourself sound good.
It's because it's first thing in the morning. I can do things like that.
Okay, right.
Ask me after lunch, and I'll be like, "What?"
No, she's so much stuff. This lady is crazy. Oh, look at her vest.
Welcome back. She didn't get the balloon. She got a little being.
Your little one.
Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. See, that's what I'm talking about right there. Scarlett, why are you doing this to me right now? Oh my goodness.
They know one baby. They know
baby. Oh my God. I just want to have you.
Oh, no.
Hi, baby. Hi, baby.
Oh, I want to put your cheeks. I want to put your cheeks.
Oh my goodness. Hi, baby. Oh.
Dana, put your ovaries back inside, girl.
No, let me suck them back in. Hold on. Oh my God.
No, baby.
Oh my God. Wait, did you still look at her?
I know, she is so adorable. I love babies, but I can't.
Oh my gosh. I just need her so much.
Oh Lord.
Oh my God.
Dana, calm down now.
Oh my gosh. Oh, look at me. You're right on the screen. Oh my gosh, she is just so gorgeous. Oh. You not even look. You're not even trying to look, baby. You're not even trying to look.
Look how adorable she is.
Oh my God. I'm gonna
Joe's going to get a lot of views because of this. I've shown a cat. Now there's a baby. Joe's views are going to go rocketing.
And I'm getting teary-eyed.
Well, back. I received a survey on YouTube asking me.
She is absolutely beautiful.
Wow.
Thank you.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, so gorgeous. Wow. Oh, is she spoiled?
Oh yeah.
Yes, I already know. Nothing like spoiling them. And you could say Dana and Joe. A while back, I received a survey on YouTube asking me what I rate y'all's channel. You know, I said 5, of course. That was a high score. Yeah, I've done that too. I've been in certain people's channels and live streams. Yeah. After I leave out, they will say, how did you enjoy this video or this stream or whatever? Then do you rate it? And then they say, what do you think about it? Is it useful? Is it informative? Is it this? Is it that? So yeah, you'll get those things too. You will.
I hope nobody gets one of them for my channel. Oh, geez. Not yet.
If I get one from your channel, you already know what I'm putting down. I'm putting a 5 and I'm putting, I say informative. It says entertaining. I don't know what I put on. Depending on what the day is, I'll probably put on entertaining or informative, whatever you ever talking about today.
Sleep, Dana. You can't put it as a 5 unless you go, yeah, I suffer from sleep and this helps.
Yeah, I'm putting a 5 anyway, so that's what's gonna happen. But you're always gonna get a 5 from me. I don't believe in that, man. When I started my Facebook like page, putting all my crochet stuff on there, I would get like these little troll accounts, and they would come on there and give me like 2s and 3s, stars, and they never shopped with me. I never ever knew who they were. I would message them and like tag them and be like, "Can you please not leave a review? I'm only doing this for my paid customers." and they would never respond. And then I would try to report it to Facebook, but they wouldn't do anything about it. So instead of me having a 5 exact 5 stars on my Facebook reviews, I have a 4.9. And I'm like, wow, because these people came on my thing that I have no idea who they are.
Dana, hold it. You've got a 4.9. How are you not happy with a 4.9? Nobody's
happy.
God made you imperfect.
Yeah, but I've seen
you are so damn close.
Yeah, but I have so many friends who have their channels or their pages who have 5.0s.
Look,
you know, and I actually have 102. You know, I'm just like, where are these troll counts? But I did hear that there are fake people that, you know, there are people that get paid to do that. Because I'm like, I really want you to review it only if you bought something. Why would you review something if you've never purchased something? That doesn't make sense.
We had the one lady knew us and never bought none from us and gave you a
Well, yeah, that was one lady, but I'm talking about other people.
Yeah.
It was 2 other people who gave me a 3. One lady from church who never bought nothing from me either. And she was like, oh, you have some good stuff. You should go on Shark Tank. And I'm like, why did you give me a 3? You give me a 3 and you're like, oh, you should go on Shark Tank. Why did you even give me anything? Like, I didn't ask you to review anything. Like, I don't like people, don't review. Just give me the thumbs up, like my page, or if you want to, you don't even have to do that. But please don't leave a review if you've never bought anything. Like, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Mika said she's gorgeous, she's beautiful. Mama J-Way says, hey, little sweetie with the beautiful eyes. She said, right, I think that's very neat. That was like the second one I received. Oh, really? Yeah. I love that. I'm trying to show you guys this top that I want to make. What is this? This lady just keeps coming out with new patterns, y'all. It's ridiculous.
Lady, don't keep going on pattern.
I have it. I used to buy all her patterns from Crochet Simplicity. I used to buy all of her stuff, and I used to buy all her patterns, but I just took a break because I wasn't doing them. She has really beautiful patterns, but I wasn't doing them at all. Look at this right here, though, babe. It's a men's sweater vest. Look at that, baby.
That's perfect.
Dana, I have to ask.
Yes.
It's not going to be within the next 2 weeks, I think. It depends on postage. But would you be up for me tagging you in an easy crochet challenge? An easy one?
Sure.
I mean, we're talking about you only need to make a hat. So it's nothing. I know you've got a lot on, which is why I wanted to do something small. But I got challenged by some friends to do something. And I did it on YouTube so that they could see. And then I was like, do you know what? I'm actually going to upload this properly, but I've got to wait until the person has received the item before I can make it public. But I thought, you know what? This is a good challenge for any crocheter out there. I really want to stick it out, and you're the first name that came to mind. So
well, I'm down. I'm definitely down. I'm basically only day I'm working on this sweater. Everything else, I'm just kind of chill. So
I wish Lisa was up at the time Granny D gone so she can meet all the other crocheters over there.
Yeah,
Granny D, that'd be a good place to go.
Yeah, well, you was at Sandy. She went to Sandy's the other day.
Okay.
And Sandy was on our live for a second. When you over at Sandy's before you went to sleep?
Oh, Sandy's lovely. Bless her. She makes me laugh so much.
Yeah, didn't you go over there yesterday before you went to sleep?
I didn't go to Sandy.
It was somebody. I don't know whose house she was at.
Who was the only live that was on between me coming off, as in on YouTube, me going off and actually getting to sleep, which was about 2 hours later, was Cynthia. And she was doing her Bible reading.
I don't know who it was. We was in a live together. And he was like, I'm about to get ready to go to sleep. I thought it was Sandy's. Yesterday for Thursday, I meant to say Thursday. You didn't go to Sandy. It was somebody. It wasn't Granny D?
I know that happens a lot with Tracy, Crochet Rocks.
Yeah, I know I've seen you over Tracy, but I haven't been Tracy in a couple of days.
She comes on when I should already be asleep, and it's like, woman, you're in the UK. Become earlier, darn it.
Or where you at? No, where you at Kieran's? I don't know if he was at Kieran's or not.
No,
Kieran McKieran or something like that. She went live for her first time. Somewhere I saw you the other day. I don't know where you was at. But...
Oh, I'm here, there, everywhere. I'm like a stalking shadow ninja thing.
Yeah, but if your time, like Joe was saying, if you had like a different little time to be able to mingle with some people, like you said, even with Tracy, but Tracy have a lot of people on her thing too. Tracy have a lot of people over there, but of course they don't really be doing a lot of shouting out like, oh, go subscribe to the person channel. But I mean, you don't even got to do like extra mega grow type stuff, but you can just be like, hey, guys, it would be neat if you would go subscribe to,
that's what
I'm saying. You don't got to be like, oh, subscribe, everybody drop these links.
I don't like pushing it too much. I know, thankfully, with your channel, Dana, I can kind of drop my link every now and again, and bless her, Jane throws it out as soon as she sees me in. And I know that's okay, but I don't like to push it on other people. But I have done on the odd occasion, say with Tracy, with Crochet Rocks, I'll say something like, oh, I did that in my live the other day, and I'll kind of intermingle it in there so people know that I'm a creator, but I don't overdo unless
exactly. Yeah, and I understand that's respectful, but I'm just saying, like, even if you, I mean, I'm not saying I can talk about anybody, but I'm just saying for anybody, I just feel like that's how the only way we grow. It's about, like we said, this is a time where, you say, oh, it's not what you know, but who you know. This is a time where we shout each other out and just be like, hey, whatever, what I'm saying, like, whatever, and ask, because, but everybody's different. A lot of people don't believe in shouting people out or advertising other people's things. But my thing is, I really want to know what you guys have got going on. Hey, what you guys got any new videos going on? You guys need some prayers? Are dealing with anything at home? Like, whatever it is, I really want to know those types of things. So I do ask. And if you say you got a goal, and we got tons of people up in here, I'm like, can we please help each other get to the goal? I know YouTube is doing something funny right now, so I haven't really been pushing it because I feel like, oh, if we start getting people to goals, everybody wake up the next day, it's going to be gone because YouTube is doing something funny. So we haven't really been pushing. We just kind of like chilling back a little bit because it is what it is. It's really it's upsetting to a lot of people. It's getting discouraging. It's getting discouraging to me, and it's so So we're just basically, like I said, we've been crafting, laughing, showing some videos because right now we just got, I don't know if it's a month time. I don't know if it's gonna be a month. I don't know how long it's gonna be, but it's still doing it where it's up and down and people are losing family. So once it's all over again, because they can't do that. They really can't do it, So once
they can't afford to do it themselves.
Yeah, they can't afford that. So once it gets calmed down again, we'll be back to, I mean, like I said, it don't gotta be heavy, crazy stuff, but we can at least, somebody should be able to subscribe to, even if it's a real deal, fully person that's fully subscribed.
It's been people that's really fully subscribed.
Yeah, really want to engage.
And they're taking them away.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're taking them
I
away.
think for sure when I've actually got a nice base of subscribers, I definitely want to do that because that's how I started, because of you guys with your subscribers, and you pushing, not pushing, but I can't think of the word, encouraging. There we go.
Yeah.
Because of your encouragement and getting people over to me, I want to do that as well when I've got a nice base.
Yeah.
I know Cynthia's Creative Creations is boosting me up. I know Sandy has. Marcel, bless her heart, did the other day. You guys do here and there, and I'm like, now people come over, but it's rare. But it's nice if
that's why we're here much here.
If you've got your personality out there, I think that helps a little bit because people will be like, oh, I like you, I like your style. You're rude, but I like it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But you'll find that though, a lot of people don't do that, especially in the crochet world. A lot of people, I love the crochet world in the community. We're sweet and a lot of us are friendly and sweet. But when it comes to like, shouting somebody out, you don't get a lot of that. You don't. And that's why also in the crochet community, you don't get a lot of people when you get monetized getting super chats. You don't get a lot of people that's giving you money like that because you don't. You just get a lot of people sitting there talking about yarn or crafts, but nobody's really giving you money unless it's like a push ordeal. Like yesterday we was in Sandy's and her birthday was Tuesday. So I told everybody, I said, let's make it rain in the chat. I said, let's make it rain in the chat. So you was there then.
That was fun. No, I watched the replay on it.
Yeah, so I said, let's make it rain in the chat.
So funny.
I said, let's make it rain in the chat. I said, y'all really love Sandy. Let's make it rain in the chat. And,
and there's Joe going, oh Lord, the button stuck.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, yeah. And it was just something fun. But in the crochet community, it is not, you do not get no super chats like that. You don't. And you think about it, if you're going live all the time, you got tons of people in your live and people support you, and then you're gonna do a giveaway or you're gonna do something back or whatever it may be. Why can't we get a little bit of support like a super chat or certain things like that? But it's never really pushing that community like that. So that's another thing. So that's why it's a lot. But like I said, I'm a big fan of supporting people. I don't care if it's you coming up here talking about your channel. I don't know if it's you want to throw off your yarn. I don't care if you got a giveaway going on. You want to let everybody know what you have going on. whatever it may be. I'm a big fan of that because I know what it's like to want to talk to people that have more than me or know more people than me or in a room with big, more people than I have.
Everybody has a different
I want to get a little bit of that. I've known what it's like to be like asking people, hey, how can I get in on that? Or, can we do a collab? And they tell me no, or no, I don't do collabs, or, oh, you got to have at least this much, or I don't know like that, or I've been shut down so many times to the point where now I don't shut anybody down. I'm more of like, hey, let's do whatever you want to do.
You treat people how you want to be treated. Full stop.
Exactly. I'm so big on that because, like I'm saying, I'm not trying to compare myself to anybody else, but my main goal really is just to try to my main goal is to just love people and support them as much as I can. I can't do everything, but at least I can just say, hey, check this person out. Why wouldn't I say that? Like,
but a lot of people in their mentality is that it's gonna hurt me. Instead of saying we all in this thing.
We all in this. That's how I feel. Like we all in this together. We're adding to the family. I know if you go subscribe to Lisa, that's not gonna take away from me. That means you're gonna helping each other all out. That's not doing nothing. That's not taking away from me. But some people kind of get that little jealousy type of ordeal where it's like, oh, now you know what I'm saying? Like, no, I don't care. Hey, who else in here? You need some family? What you need? Let's make it together because that's the only way we're gonna make it. That's the only way to make it. That's what I'm down for. I'm just down for let's all work together.
Scratch my back, I'll scratch yours.
Exactly. That's what we've always been about. I don't want nobody to ever feel like that. That wouldn't even make sense though. I'm just throwing out for instance, if we go somewhere and somebody got 10,000 subscribers and we knew them since they had, 4 or 5 subscribers or 100 or whatever. And, they got tons of people in there and we're just starting. And, like we was the main supporter in the beginning or whatever. And we don't even say, hey, go check out my friend. You'll love them, I don't know. My mind goes to support. That's where my mind automatically goes to. I know we do YouTube. I know we have yarn or crafts or whatever we're doing. But my mind goes to support.
Yeah.
Okay, what you doing? You need your brown sugar, some white sugar, some cinnamon. And you're going to need some flour. So Joe's taking over the recipe, guys. I did it last time. But since I'm crocheting, he said he's going to make it this time. And then this time, last time I made it with regular, like homemade crust, guys. But this time, Joe did not butter. I used Imperial last time, but I don't know if you want to use it. You can probably use some real butter this time. Try use it. Oh, yeah, you need for a crust. Yeah, the crumbs.
She ain't going to sleep anytime soon.
She's starting to go to sleep. She just woke up.
She's so like, I'm ready. Let's go.
So gorgeous and ridiculous. She's making me want to have another baby. I'm trying to show y'all this pattern. Oh, let me look at my Google. What's it called? My Google Drive. I want to show y'all this pattern. It's something I've been wanting to make for a long time, but every time winter comes, I think about making it, and then next thing you know, spring's here again. So let me see if I can find it. I would love y'all to see this pattern.
It's a better spring next year than it was this year.
Oh, yes. All right. Where we at? I got
What's butter on these, baby?
about a half a stick. Yeah. Because I basically freestyled this thing last night. I was freestyling it, y'all. Oh my goodness, come
Some
on.
of the best recipes come from freestyle. Oh yeah. Just a bit of that, and no, how much of that to put in?
Yeah. You're right about that.
I do that with my bread. Okay, I had to kind of look back to like actual measurements when I did it for my tutorial. But like normally I just, I know that. I know it's that consistency. Done. Finished.
Exactly. Wow, you're so right. That's been a long time since I made homemade bread. I've been wanting to make some.
You want to make some no-knead bread, don't you, Dana? Well, you don't have to knead it. You just make it, you stick it on the side, you forget about it, and then go, oh, yeah, let's stick that in the oven. Done.
Yeah.
That was my tutorial.
Yes, you got a tutorial on that. I don't even know how long it is. Is it a long video? Because I don't care. We can show you a video. I don't care. I was making some of my bread machine. That's what I was doing.
I used to love my bread machine. The only thing that I hate with a bread machine is that you end up taking the loaf out and you've got a great big hole up the middle. I want that filled with bread.
Yeah, I can't remember what ours look like. They got a hole in the middle. I made some slices. I don't remember the hole though, but I don't know. You kneaded it. What happens in it? I can't even remember. I remember putting everything in there.
You stick it all in, you press the
get it
button,
baked.
it mixes, then you press another button and it bakes and does it, and you forget about it.
I can't remember the whole, but I know it's been a while. But this is what I want to make right here, guys. That's so hard to see.
Oh, I like that.
No,
Oh, I do like that.
It's so hard to see, guys, but it has a really nice neck on it. I wish I could see it.
Like a proper cowl neck.
Yeah, it's like a nice little cowl neck with a little bit of oh, that is.
Can I help you?
Let me see. I can turn it down a bit. Let me see.
You want this? Is that what you want?
Let me like this spoon for the thing.
Go on then.
Yeah, teaspoon.
This is a teaspoon of.
Teaspoon of cinnamon and a tablespoon of flour. How much brown sugar? 4 cups of brown sugar, 3/4 of sugar. Okay, so I need a full cup of sugar and a 4th cup
I
of
have been evicted.
I'm saying out loud, even if you're not doing it, don't let me confuse you there.
Sorry.
This is another sport I want to make for myself, but it. I wish I could find a bigger picture.
So we're going over here then, are we?
How much flour?
About a tablespoon. Even tablespoon.
Oh, now she's sleeping. Oh no,
Baby.
baby.
What is her name again? What's your baby's name?
Jean.
Jean? Oh, so sweet. And this one too, I want to make this as well.
Now I prefer that one because it covers the belly.
Yeah.
Love
it. I definitely got a belly. The other sweater probably something cute for my daughter.
No judging my background. I wasn't prepared for this.
My daughter, this designer's pretty good, but she makes really intricate stitches. Brown stitch. Yeah. How about that? 4 cup of brown stitches, babe. A 4 cup of brown stitches. And this right here is a no knit cowl, but it looks like it's knit and it's gorgeous.
Oh wow.
That almost looks like honeycomb Tunisian.
Yes, it does. It looks like honeycomb. I don't know what's going to be in here. What is
it Tunisian?
I'm going to look right now. I'm super excited to see. Let's see.
I want to know now. I want to know.
Okay, no, I guess it's not because there's an eye hook.
Oh.
Let me see the special stitches. Let's see what kind of special stitches they have in here. Anything?
I do love a bit of Tunisian crochet. I've got to admit, I'm a little bit of a Tunisian. Yes, let's go. Well, we go back to normal crochet, and it's just not quite the same.
Do you have any books that says like Tunisian crochet stitches?
I have 0 books on anything yarny whatsoever. Nothing.
Okay, so I'll send you something then. It says, let me see. Special stitches are modified slip stitch and extended single crochet and infinity stitch. Oh, so that's probably what it is.
Oh, that'll make the diamondy bit.
Yeah, it looks cool. This is great. I wanted this pattern. Like, I need this pattern. Never did it. I got like so many patterns. Never did it. But I'm like love to share love, just because hey, somebody else might do it.
I've got to admit, I've got 3 friends that really love a cowl, and 2 of them prefer the Tunisian because of the way it looks with the knitted one side and the crochet the other. It's snug and it looks really good. And I love it when they go, "Oh, Lisa, I've got this wool." Yes, I'll do it. I'll do it.
Yes, sir. Right here. You coming over here with it, or? And then I just gotta make the crumbs after that. If you want to get,
she's lifting off.
This one is gorgeous.
To be fair, if I were being rocked that close to somebody, I'd probably drift off too.
For a shawl, it is That was a poncho, Miss Tina. This is what there's motifs in this. Oh yeah, there's motifs.
It smells good already.
It does. It smells delicious. Oh, but babe, we got way more. I don't know what we're about to do this then.
I'm about to see how it works.
I can't hear you, Scarlett. You're too quiet.
Sugar.
Can you hear me now?
No, yes, go.
I was gonna ask you, do you like the turban style head wraps from the machine or the wraparound?
When you say wrap around, what do you mean wrap around?
Like the one from Taylor Crochet, where she like kind of twist. I meant the twist.
Oh, the twisted ones. I kind of like the twisted ones a little bit more, but the turban, what are you gonna do? You just like maybe cinch it up here?
Mm-hmm.
I never did them like that before. I usually do like the twisted one, but I could definitely try the cinch one though. I just never have. What about you? What do you like?
I guess it doesn't matter.
Oh, you can't say that. You can't give us a question and then not know the answer yourself. You've got to have a definitive answer.
I guess the turban one, because I don't have to. It doesn't leave like a noticeable like seam in the inside.
Hmm.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay.
That's a good reason.
There you go. Scarlett was kind of like, she's like, I don't want to say it. You guys like the other one, so I don't know. Scarlett, still know what you like. Scarlett, don't be like me. That's something I'll do. I'll be like, oh, well, I don't like that. I'll do it. No. I know what you're saying. I definitely like both. I just never did them like that. I would love to do them with the turban. But when you do your turban, or do you like wrap your arm around multiple times, or you just kind of like weave it in and you're done?
It's like.
Or you got it on your channel? You got it on your page, or no? So you gotta move too much. I don't want you to be moving too much.
Oh yeah. I have some on my page, but it's kind of like you hold your hands like this, and then the other one the same. It's kind of like an oven mitt, kind of. Hold on, I'm gonna go put her down.
Okay. Oh, she knocked down.
Dana, I've just had another look at the email.
Oh my gosh, I know. I'm excited too.
Of course, I only saw like the heading to start with, and I'm like, yay, great. I've just looked at it.
I know, I'm so hungry to start it myself too. I'm like, oh, I want to do it.
Now to get some yarn.
Exactly.
It's kind of weird, and I kind of feel a little bit selfish because ever since finishing my 7-year blanket, I've done everything for everybody else, and I've been making the hats and the scarves for other people. The rest of my group make the gloves. I don't go near them. I haven't dared yet. But I've made cows. I've done all sorts for everybody else. And then when Kerry, the Yarny Elephant, kind of sent me that and said, do a shawl, I'm like, for me, a shawl? Oh, okay. And it felt great. And I was like, I am going to do this every other project. I'm going to try and make myself a little something. And it's turned out, okay, I'm doing 4 projects and then myself something, because I still feel selfish doing it, but
really? And I'm selfish. You enjoy yourself. I was feeling like that a little bit myself too, but then I'm like, you know what? Hey, I like this. I'm gonna, I deserve to work something in my work and advertise myself anyways.
Scarlett, I really want to see the balloon up close now because I'm curious. I want to see the balloon. She's like, what balloon? I don't have any balloon.
You mean right there?
Mm-hmm.
I can't reach it. We cut off the string.
Oh.
And, because my son kept like doing stuff with it. So
oh my goodness.
I was hoping she'd get it down, and then I'd go, now you've got it down, go Squeaky, go Squeaky.
Oh my gosh, you're gonna have it suck up the helium. Oh my god. I got a couple balloons. I might do that with mine too.
I've never been able to do it, but hearing other people do it, it just sends me into hysterics. I love it.
A little more, because it's so much more. A lot of butter.
No, it's a lot more filling.
Yeah.
So it might be
What are we making, Joe?
Huh?
What are we making, Mr. Joe?
I'm making a apple crumble pie.
Mmm.
I put in a little more than I have a stick.
Okay, that's cool.
It's like almost.
It's a nice amount.
Yeah, it's almost a full stick. I know we had last time.
I didn't look and see what we had.
I knew we had last time. So in my head, I'm like, okay, well, babe, give me the base.
Yeah,
and then I was gonna go from there.
Did you add more sugar in?
I just a little bit more, but now I think I might. Yeah, a little bit more than 1 cup. I'm thinking maybe another 4th cup, man.
At least a 4th cup. I was thinking maybe half cup.
I don't want no bitter vibe.
Yeah, maybe about a half cup, man. Another half cup of sugar.
I do not want no bitter vibe.
Because we got a lot more filling. Last time we only had like a few apples.
Yeah, I want some filling this time. That's what I really wanted.
So what you got, Scar? You got your Scar? I mean your ear warmer that you can show us?
Yeah, so
you talking about this right here, Scarlett, the regular one, like the regular like this?
Oh yeah.
That's the one you like?
Mm-hmm. Well, there's I think the olive green one there too.
Okay, let me see olive green. Let me see.
So you just line it up kind of like a zigzag.
Yeah, this one. Yeah, that's the one I like. That's the one I like. That's the one you like too?
Yeah, that's the one.
That's the one I like. Oh, you were talking about this one. Do we like this one more?
I like that.
That's the one you were talking about? This is a twisted one.
Yeah, that's.
So you was asking me for like a twisted one or a turban one. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the turban one.
I like the twist.
I like both of them. My daughter.
No, Dana, you cannot like both. One.
I like the turban one's my favorite. Number one. I like both, but my favorite is the turban. Yeah. But my daughter really loves that twist. She adores that twist.
I love doing the twist.
She adores
Let's twist again, like we did last summer. Yeah, let's twist
my daughter.
again.
Are you following me on Instagram? Are you not on Instagram, Lisa Ladybird?
I don't do so. The closest I get to social media is WhatsApp, and that's more than enough because my phone keeps blowing up all the time.
I was just asking because I don't know if you ever seen any of my stuff I ever put on here. Yeah, they're not going back to school here yet. I don't know if they're going back either. I don't know. This is a picture of my daughter wearing a turban ear warmer right here. So hard to see, bro.
That's cute though.
Yeah,
that is cute.
She ended up having a yellow shirt to match, so she loves yellow. Any type of yellows or gold. Yeah, 1 stick of butter and then at least 1 more half of sugar, at least.
Those are so popular right now.
What's that stick of butter? Stick of butter. I believe it's stick of butter. You said what'd you say, Scarlett?
Those colors are so popular right now.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, Lisa Ladybird. My daughter is my top model. This is a shirt I made for right here, another yellow.
Oh, that's nice. Oh.
So
I'm so envious of her figure.
Me
Down
too.
those days of youth.
I know. I used to have that figure, Lisa, but hey.
Once upon a time, I had a really nice figure, and I used to go, "Oh, I've got such a pot belly." I didn't at all. Now I look back and go, "That's skin, darling. That's skin." Exactly. Now you've got a pot belly.
Exactly. Now this is a real.
I got that figure right now.
What figure you talking about? What figure?
You don't want to laugh.
Joe's got a funhouse mirror sat in his bedroom.
Yeah, I wish I had one of those funhouse mirrors. I wish you could see it. It's a dress.
I was going to say, is that a dress?
My first time ever making
like
it.
Like a bodycon dress.
Okay, yes, it is.
Yeah. Very nice. Oh my gosh.
Thank you.
I was thinking the same, Scarlett. How long did that take you?
It took me about a week.
Really?
Yeah, I made up 5 pieces for her birthday. The yellow top I made that. I made her like 5 different things for her birthday, and I wanted to surprise her. So she could be asking goodies. I made this top for her as well.
It's blue.
Thing is, you know what? The only thing she ever wore out of all those pieces, she wore this too. I made this for like it's a little half thing.
Where'd you get that pattern?
That's mine.
I don't know. I don't know. Just send me your email. Or email me or whatever. Yeah, email me. I'm gonna message you my email right quick, okay? I'm gonna message you my email right quick so you can email me.
That's got the loose bit at the front, right?
Yeah, it's like
it's kind of free.
It's like a tube top. It's kind of made into a tube, and then you keep on going, and then it laps over. Kind of like like that.
Yeah.
So
like a shoulder cowl type thing. I don't know the term.
Exactly. Yeah. That's exactly what it is.
I love that. I love it.
Yeah.
You can show a bit of cleavage, but at the same time hide it.
Yeah, I've been on the search. Yeah, that's like a crop top sweater, right?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Yeah, I've been on
the only thing I figured is that I would eat.
It's not fair to make everybody else something and never make yourself anything. You'll never understand how beautiful things were. Yeah, exactly. Yes, Francine, you gotta make something for yourself. I definitely agree with that. So I made her a yellow shirt, I made her a blue shirt, I made her that and the dress. And I'm telling you, the only thing she ever wore was that little crop top, and she wore the yellow shirt multiple times, the yellow sweater. But she would not wear that dress. And that was like the hardest thing I ever made in my life. Everything was a panel, a front panel, a back panel, a sleeve panel, a front sleeve, a back sleeve. I had to sew the sleeves panels together on each side. So those are 4 panels. I had to measure her body perfectly, her hips, her waist, her bust, everything perfectly to fit it right. Then I had to go around and put trim all around the top, trim at the bottom, trim around the sleeve. I was staying up, and I finished that on her birthday, I believe. And I stayed up till about 8 in the morning doing it, crocheting it. And I wanted to send it to her. I wanted to make sure she had it, and I could surprise her with a bag of goodies. And she never wore the dress.
No!
Never wore the dress. And I'm like, wow, because I knew I would probably get orders from it, and it looked really good on her, but she would never wear it. Never. I'm like, I kept on saying, like, why don't you wear it? She's like, oh, it's too cold for it. And I'm like, oh, well, I get some stockings for it. She's like, oh, yeah, I could. And then she never wore it. You put extra half of it?
Yeah.
That's good. Yes, sir.
She's got a body to be proud of, and she should embrace it while she's still young and she can.
Yeah, she wears mostly everything. That was like the only thing she's never really worn. And that was like the weirdest thing, because maybe I thought it was cute. Maybe it wasn't really cute to her. I don't know.
Well,
I think the only thing that would have ever stopped me it doesn't matter what figure I've been over the years, I think the only thing that's ever stopped me wearing a bodycon dress is that it shows every single roll on you. So you sit down and you've got like 3 rolls that aren't normally there, and you're like, oh no, it's just the dress. It's just the dress.
Wow. Yeah, I know exactly what you're saying. Yes. Exactly. I don't know if I used to wear dresses when I was younger, but I never really wore any type of dress now. I only wear skirts or anything.
I kind of prefer dresses because they feel more free, and occasionally I do actually like to feel feminine. So a dress goes on and I don't feel so restricted, and I actually think, wow, I'm not that much of a tomboy after all.
Yeah, I love dresses, but right now, my shape, my figure right now, every time I put a dress on, it just kind of gives me like this little,
I can't deny when I get a dress out that is my size, I'm like, that's not a dress, that's a tent. Oh, well, I'm going camping.
If I find the right dress, I probably could if it was fitting like in the right spots. If it just wasn't like this, like, oh no, I don't want to be looking like a hospital gown or nothing.
I think the only type of dress that I go for, they're kind of
I'm just being real.
To the body and the chest, and then they flow out.
Yeah, the last time I wore a dress on, it was several years ago, and it looked like a hospital gown. I was like, oh my goodness, really? And I never tried to dress again. I was like, yep, I'm done. That's over with.
But what did Joe think of it?
I don't know. I don't think he really cared for it either. But it might have just been a dress, though. It might not be
behind you. You could ask him. He's right behind you.
I don't even know if he remembers. It was that long ago. Babe, do you remember that?
I don't remember.
I know. We was at Burlington. It was years ago. I think it was like a holiday, maybe Easter or something. I don't know. We was getting dressed up for the holiday, and I was trying to dress on, and next thing you know, I put it on, and I just filled it up. I was like, oh, it just looked like it was a gown. It didn't look like a dress. Like I need, you know, it needs a hug. But it still kind of like hug a tad bit in the waist. So I have to hug me extremely. But just that straight down look, oh no. It was,
no. You've got to find a dress that suits you. Mm-hmm. You've got to find the right shape and the right style because there's so many out there and they don't all fit one body.
Exactly. Yeah, I love this beanie right here too. It's like a little soap. It has like a little braid down the middle. I love it.
It's blue.
I love it.
That's quite cute. I can't wear hats. I can make hats so quick. I can't wear them.
Yeah, I don't wear hats either. This has a braid to it as well. I love it. It's hard to see it now. I wish it was on Instagram. I wish it was on Instagram. We could see some of the
I'm sorry. Don't force it. Don't force it, Dana. It ain't happening.
Come on to the other side.
It ain't happening.
I honestly though, Lisa, Instagram is like okay.
Yeah.
It's not like other social media. It's good.
No, it's not happening. It's not. Don't convince me, Joe. It's not happening.
It's good. I don't like drama either. I don't like drama either.
The bad thing is, whatever. If I went to I'm not going to anything, but if I went to anything, it'd have to be on the PC only, which means for any responses, I've got to sit at the PC. And sitting at the PC really takes its toll on my body so quickly. I can't put anything on my phone at all. So, no, it ain't happening.
I just love to go on there and get so much inspiration. I'm telling you, I get on there and get so much inspiration from people on here. Oh my gosh. And hold on, let me show you something else. Remember I was showing you that, remember you did the calming teal? Was it the healing teal?
Yeah.
And I was telling you about the shawl I made, and this lady did the shawl, which I got to finish it because I just got another healing teal from Irish. She sent me another healing teal in the mail.
I've got one healing teal and unsure what to do with it because I've only got the one and there's no way I'm buying another one. We're talking a shawl and a cake.
Yeah, exactly. I wasn't going to buy another one either. And I got one in the mail. I was like, okay, well, I guess I'll work on some more of that shawl.
I need to think of making something with it.
Yeah. And I'm trying to find a shawl that this lady makes. She makes a ton of them. Where's it at? She usually has a ton of these on here. I don't know where if she took her pictures down or what. I don't know. Where is she? She makes so many of these shawls, and they're just like so gorgeous.
I used to have Facebook. I used to have my business on Facebook, but it was just pathetic. I just got so sick of everybody. Add me to this game. I need this in this game. I need that in that game. Oh, I farted. Oh, look at my dinner. Oh, sod off. So I got rid of Facebook completely. I just had enough. Business and all just came out of it. And since then, it was, no, I'm too old to do social media in my head. I can't do it. So I'll just stick to WhatsApp and that'll do me.
Exactly. And this right here, I love it. This is a shawl. I can't see anything.
Look at the shade of that blue.
Oh, that blue is amazing. But this is a Dragon Belly shawl. This is what I was doing with the shawl and the cake. And it has
You can make that entire thing with one cake?
No. This is not mine. This is somebody else's. But I was just showing you the pattern I did. Oh, Scarlett's gone. Okay, sorry. Here you come.
She ran away. She was like, no, I've had enough of this. I'm not getting included. I'm going.
But yeah, no, it takes, I don't know how much it takes to do it, but I'm not finished with mine yet, but I was just showing you what somebody else did. She always inspires me. Every time I go to her channel or her page, she always makes such cute items. I'm like, oh, I want to make that. So that's what I usually do.
I'm so bad with that shade of blue, royal blue. You could give me dog poo. If it were that shade of royal blue, I want it. I don't care what it is. That shade of blue, gimme.
I love that blue too.
Love it.
What I was going to show you.
I was gonna ask you, what do you consider a row? This is the ribbing. So
Okay.
would this be considered one row, and then in the middle this? Wait.
Another row.
Yeah. One row is going to be one of those sides.
Yeah.
Now 2 rows is going to be where that peak is. You're going to look at the 2 rows is 1 row is one of these slants like that. 2 rows is this. So if you got 2 of these coming together, forming that peak, those are 2 rows because you got this one and that one. So those are 2 rows together right there.
Yeah.
So usually I'll go through and I count each peak because I know each peak when it comes to this top part here, that's going to be 2 rows. So I go down the middle and I count each hump that's up there, like 2, 4, 6, and I do it like that because each of those are going to count as a 2 rows. But if you don't want to go do that, you can just count each side like that. When you go down, each of those sides are going to be a row. So you got one side here, one there, that's 2, just like that. Or if you want to go down your finger, if you want me to show you what I'm talking about. Okay, like so right there, that's 1 row. Or if you want to count the peaks, that's going to be 2.
So the peaks are like this one.
Yep,
Every
the peak.
time you count a peak, go 2. Count the next peak, go 4. Count the next peak, go 6.
Oh, okay.
Yep, because that's 2 rows.
2 sides make a mountain. You can't make a mountain with only one side.
There you go.
Oh, all right.
Did I lose Scarlett? I'm so sorry for interrupting. I was attempting to help with my amazing knowledge.
That is good. Did you understand that, Scarlett?
Yeah.
Nope. She's like, yeah, I understand.
Wait, I'm confused.
Completely.
I thought this was gonna be 1.
All right, come in, lean in a little bit more.
I thought. Hold on.
Mountain makes 1, valley makes 1. Mountain makes 1, valley makes 1.
There we go. So you can see a little bit. Okay.
Okay,
all
so
right.
Let me hold my phone. Okay, so this one would be 1.
Yeah.
Right here would be.
Yes, that's only 1.
So, I guess these parts would be considered 1.
You're making 2 rows into 1, saying that. Each rib is 1.
Oh.
When you go down again and it makes that little valley kind of thing, that's your next row. So you've got mountain 1, valley 1, mountain 1, valley 1. You don't count mountain and valley together.
Oh, okay. I got it now.
Do you? Honestly, did I confuse things again?
No, I got it now. Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah.
You don't look convinced.
No, I got it.
You look more confused than when you first asked.
No, I'm pretty sure I got it now. Yeah, that makes sense. All right.
How are you getting on there, Joe?
I'm doing pretty well over here. I'm actually getting this pie together. I just got to make the crumble to go on top. But I've got this far.
Look at him with his little lattice work.
Yeah, so I got this far. So,
what's the little bubbles? You've got. See, we talk about bubbles. You say you don't like bubbles, and you've put them on your apple pie thing. What are the bubbles?
It's just the way I cut the crust. It kind of made it bubbly a little bit.
Or just
we were talking about bubbles. Let's go with bubbles in our food.
Extra crust bits.
Yeah, I put a couple extra crust bits in
I like a little extra crust on a little flake plate.
So now I'm about to make up this thing. Okay.
Dana, I just saw you with blue. Blue. Look at that.
This is my sweater out. You know the sweater. The other sweater I made.
Oh, it's not light enough. Oh yeah, we can just sort of. There you go.
Okay, so we got these different rows. If we spread them open, we can really see what we got. If we spread them open, you can see exactly what you have. So I know I have 1 here. If I spread this open, I got 1 here.
Hold up just a little bit.
Okay, I can't see. Okay.
There you go. Right
Let's
there.
spread it open. I got one going down here. I got one on this side as well. And if I keep going, I got one on this side as well. It's really fine. But if I have it closed up like so, see how it's a kind of accordion?
Mm-hmm.
If it's closed up, I know I can count these tips. I can count all those little ridges that's poking up. As I'm counting them all, that's 2. Each of those are going to count as 2 because it's folded up. But when I spread it open, they can stand on their own. This is 1, that's 2, and on the other side is 3. But once it's coming together, both of those pieces right here, this is right here, which is a ridge, is going to be counted as 2 because it's something on each side of there. You look at your work as yourself. Just look at it yourself and look at it. That's what you got to do. Because you can look at my stuff, but you got to look at yours and look at where your stitches are. You're going to see a row of single crochet. You're going to see another row of single crochet.
Yeah.
You can see it right in your hand. Just look at it and see each row. Yeah, so you got to spread out and look at it up close and see the rows of crochet.
But then, I mean, saying that, you know when you've had to go up a row because you've had to chain at the end.
Exactly.
So then you count the next row.
Yep.
Yeah,
You're going to have to change it again. We were just trying to teach you a different way. Once you start getting more into it, you'll see how to count them. Where you got to count 1, 2, 3. It'll be kind of annoying.
Stitch counter.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. There you go. Stitch counter, too.
Or pen and paper, you know.
Yes, exactly. You know what I'm saying, man?
Yeah, I see it now.
Yes, yeah, I know.
What I'm saying? Count from. Okay.
1.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Hold on. So you got the accordion, you got 1.
Okay.
2.
Okay.
3 inside there. 4. So every one of these is 2 rows.
Yeah, that's 2 rows. Yep.
Yeah.
See, that's 1 on this
Yeah, I
side,
see
1
one right there.
So that's gonna be count for 2s then.
2.
Okay.
4.
Okay.
6.
Okay.
8.
Yeah.
10.
All right.
12.
Okay.
14.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's just like that.
Yeah, I know. Remember, you told me how to count rows like a while ago.
Yeah.
That's why I'm starting to learn easier to learn how to count rows. I get confused like when I'm starting my own stuff, but I'm
you get used to it. Yeah, you just take your time and look at it and see it.
Yeah.
I've got to say, something like that, it's nice and easy to be able to count the rows. There are some stitch types that you look at and go, oh, how many rows is that? How many does that take to make that? And then it gets confusing.
Yes, I'm ready. All right. One second.
When I was young, couldn't wear hats because I was too hot. Now that I'm older, I need a hat. They keep me warm. I also understand.
What's this, Scarlett?
Back in the
you
house.
working
Looking at I couldn't listen.
Say it one more time. I didn't hear you.
What is Lisa working at?
Okay, there you go.
All right, you want to see what's on my hook right now?
Flower.
I'm actually waiting. There's one of my subscribers has said, you've inspired me. I really want to get into crochet. Can you teach me something? And I'm waiting until tomorrow, and I'm going to do a live just for her, and we're going to make a boy's hat together. Because I thought, you want to make something simple, but it'll be nice if you can make something for someone and go, I've made that. So we're going to do a boy's hat together. She can give hers to her grandson, and mine's going to go to a Christmas present for someone. But at the moment, nothing on my hook. Although I've just finished a slouch hat, really slouchy hat.
Oh yeah, I remember you working on that. How did that come out? Because we was kind of worried about it a little bit.
A subby. Oh, what's he making now? What's he making? Crumble? You making crumble?
Yes, he's making a crumble.
Crumble. I do like the crumble.
Me too. Oh, it's my favorite part.
I like the crumble. Especially when on the corners when it goes slightly darker.
Okay, so we got a flour. And then a third cup of brown sugar.
Okay.
You got a brown sugar right here? Okay, I'm gonna get a brown sugar. Cinnamon. You got any cinnamon over here?
Yeah, it's right here.
Oh, cinnamon and brown sugar.
Yeah, stick of butter as well?
Yeah, it's already in there.
Okay. Oh, it's soft?
It's soft. It's not supposed to be soft?
Oh, we're doing that. Brown sugar and cinnamon.
It's right there, right?
Am I done with this now?
No, I didn't know you had salt. I just took it out of the thing right now. Right, we did, huh? Third cup of brown sugar.
Yeah, I really want to make myself a pocket shawl. I really, really do. But I'm not the sort of person that can have 2 or 3 projects on the go. It's one and one only. And I know if I start the pocket shawl now, I won't be able to do that tutorial for the subscriber. So I'm waiting. I'm holding on. I'm gritting my teeth. I'm sticking my claws in. I'm waiting.
Yeah, I know it's so hard to wait. I know it's so hard to wait. Oh my goodness. Because I want to make one of those for myself too. I want to make one of those. And I want to make a granny square cocoon.
It's so tempting just to start it and go, it'll be all right.
Yeah, I want one of those. Man, so I want me something to wear on my arms and stuff gets cold. I want to have me something to wear on my arms. Hey, Terry, y'all, welcome in.
And then how much?
Probably about a half teaspoon. It's really.
Have you made a cocoon from your knitting machine?
Have I made one?
Yeah.
No, I never have. Have you?
What's up?
Oh, you got me teaspoon.
I got one.
I think I seen someone make it on the Knitting Machine Queens on Facebook.
It's a half one right there.
Terry, why did you lose all your subscribers?
What? It's like a plastic half one right there.
She'll be back after a cup of coffee. Terry, you're going to have to tell us.
He said, Terry, I lost 15 subscribers.
What?
She lost 15 subscribers. So.
Yes. Just reading my. I'll be right back. Okay. Oh my gosh.
I've really got to get to that next milestone. It's kind of making me itch. I need to get the next lot.
YouTube is not letting nobody get to
enveloping me.
Yeah, YouTube is not letting anybody get to any milestone right now. I don't know what's going on. They're just acting crazy. Yeah, about 4.
It's nice to have the little goals on here, but when YouTube decides it has its own goal of vacating premises, it's a bit of a pain in the backside.
I agree with you.
And then do a mix it up.
Scarlett, how long have you been doing crochet?
Let's go ahead. I meant to tell you that, but you already had the butter. I didn't have butter in there.
2 years
Let's
ago.
go ahead. Try to see if you can mix the brown sugars and the dry ingredients. Try to see if you can mix that together a little bit on its own.
I'm kind of jealous that you're using ergonomic hooks. I haven't had a chance yet, but I think my wrists and my fingers will really appreciate it when I get 1 or 2.
Yeah.
It's cramp.
Do my own thing.
I got these.
Crochet is cramp, as it may well be.
Yeah, I got these ones on Amazon because at first I started off with the aluminum hooks, but they were bothering me.
Yeah, mine are bothering me, but it's all I have at the moment. But I'm really tempted to get Joe to make me a hook.
Wow, yeah, you'll definitely love it. What I'm doing, I'm using a boy hook. I'm using an aluminum hook right now, which is a size N, and I gotta get Joe to put some stuff on and hook it up for me because I'm not used to using it. I'm used to using something with a little bit more, some more meat on it, so that way I don't have to grip it hard.
We like something to grip onto.
Yeah, exactly. I don't crochet. I don't hug my hook really tight, so I need something I can just be able to hold on loosely and not have to deal with any wrist pain. But with this right, it's kind of digging in my hand, and I don't like it.
if you ever do a giveaway that I'm obviously going to win, at that point, then I'll turn around to say, Joe, can you make me a hook, please? Because then it can all be sent together and then it saves on postage.
Okay, sounds good. Sounds good to me.
I mean, obviously, it's going to have to be blue. Obviously.
Okay.
Obviously.
Shades of blue.
Obviously blue. Blue.
Ooh. So you want a shades of blue?
Royal blue. Just royal blue and silver if possible. I mean, if you feel like a silvery, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, I'm supposed to mix with your hand. And squeeze like this.
That's what I'm doing.
You got those squeeze going on. It's a squeeze job. Yeah, there you go. Just squeeze it like that. Come on, squeeze that baby. Yeah, squeeze that hard.
Terry, are you back with your coffee
There
you go. Squeeze hard, baby. There you go. Draw that butter, that flour in there. Yeah, this coffee sounds good, Terry. Wow, but I know I need some food though. I haven't had no food. Last time I drank so much coffee the other night, I ended up with a headache. Because
Were you trying to do a angel, Dana?
Oh no, I wasn't trying to.
If Angel can do it, I can too. Terry says when someone becomes a new family member, they have watch one of your videos for at least 3 minutes. Otherwise, the new family member will be deleted.
That's. I mean, that can be a case, but YouTube is doing something right now. YouTube is doing a sweep right now. YouTube is doing a sweepy sweep. So it doesn't matter
to clean house and get rid of crud, but you know,
they're doing it. Nobody's able to get anybody right now. You know, nobody's able to get anybody. It's acting a fool right now. So it's acting up. It's going up and down. Everybody's channels are.
Terry, where did you find this out?
Because I know it's true. That is true, especially if you're going to grow or places where you're growing at. You do want to watch a video. Usually you should watch like a whole video, especially if somebody got like an intro or something. You can watch that video, comment, hit a thumbs up, and it'll stick. But it doesn't matter. Right now, even if you do that right now, it's still not working. Because like I said, they're doing something right now because there's a lot of people that are growing, a lot of people doing this, and they want you to be content creators. They don't want you doing growing, so they want you to just be a content,
It's too much butter or something. Add a little flour, please.
Okay. I don't because probably because soft fry I'm thinking. You got a cups over here?
It's
or they on the table? Okay,
no, right here. Cups right here by me.
That's what I'm doing. Let me see. I got a fourth cup. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, I got a fourth cup of flour.
I'm trying to reach 200. Me too, Terry. Me too. When I went to bed Tuesday night, I was at 191.
Yeah.
Woo, you go, girl. When I woke up Wednesday morning, I fell back to 185.
Yeah, 4 for that, and maybe a tablespoon of
all of it.
Yeah, all right. Maybe a tablespoon of what's the name? Maybe I did it wrong. Hopefully I can fix it. I don't think I can though, cause it's regular butter. I just want next time I know. I didn't listen to my wife. That's all it was. I did my own thing, knowing what I was doing. And
when I went to bed Thursday night, I jumped back to 195. When I woke up Friday morning, I was back to 188.
Because they're playing with channels right now. They're going through and doing it back and forth. It's like they're going through and weeding and seeing if these are real channels, going through, see if they're active channels, going through, see if they're, and then once they realize, okay, this channel's cool, I'll give it back to you. This channel's cool, I'll give it back to you. It's crazy. But that's what they're doing now.
I think the way you've got to look at it is you've still got to keep being you, keep doing your content, keep it going. And those that are genuine subscribers will come back, resubscribe and say, I'm really sorry, I fell out, but I'm back. Or
that's how it's going to work. That's exactly how it's going to work. But we just kind of got to give it a little bit of we just got to have a little bit of patience. And then once we get that patience and chill for a minute while we're creating the content, we'll be back at it. I'm thinking maybe, I'm hoping no more. I'm hoping the rest of this month, I'm hoping after this month is over, we'll be good. I'm hoping hope it don't last in October. I'm hoping just after this month, we'll be done. That's what I'm praying and hoping for. Because I think they're even trying to get some people discouraged to where they're stopped. And they got to worry about it anymore. I feel like, because there's a lot of people, like we said, it's a lot of people that are doing like growing, doing this and doing that. So they're really trying to get rid of people who are doing that because it's not considered content. And it's actually against the rules. You know what I'm saying? So what they're trying to do is say, hey, I need you to go up here and be doing some videos, some tutorials, some vlogging, and that's about it. All the other stuff, I don't want you doing it. And they're trying to really get people discouraged to where they stop their channels. But
I think another small way to look at it as the silver lining is it doesn't matter what the numbers are. What you really want is true subscribers, people that actually like you don't want the fake. So if you end up losing a few and they don't come back, it's a case of, well, why did you need them in the first place? Because they weren't truly for you. So just keep being you and get the true people to subscribe, and you're good. But don't look at numbers so harshly. Look at you being you and carrying on being you to make people smile.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it is. That is true, Terry. You're supposed to do that. You're always supposed to do that. That's how you're always supposed to have done it. You're always supposed to have watched somebody's video. You're always supposed to have hit a thumb up and leave a comment to make it stick. That's always been how it should be. But I'm just telling you right now what's happening on several people's channels. Not you, just you, Terry. Several people's channels are getting knocked down. So that's what we're just saying. Just keep doing your content and you'll get to where you're at. But right now, everybody's kind of laying low because it's happening to everybody. Sure.
Mama J. Mama J.
Right, babe?
Right. You're right, babe.
And it's happening. So that's what I say. Don't get discouraged because it just happens to a lot of people.
Okay, now go ahead and put it on top of it.
Yeah, you told us about another content creator. Yeah, exactly. It's very true. But everybody's getting done like that. Yeah, everybody's getting done like that. Everybody's getting done like that. If you've been in the recent days been getting family members recently, you're going to be recently losing them. And that's just what's going on. Hey, Sandrine. Is that different? Is that enough time?
You talking about
just remember, you and I alone, we are here with you.
Or you answer for a little more fun.
Let me go over here. What's this? Oh, this right here. Is that mixed in good? Okay, cool. Okay. All right, so we're gonna bake it up right quick. Oh, you better put it up. You probably won't put it up. Hey, Sandrine, what you got going on? Mama J Way's about to come up in a second. Show us her mittens that she's worked on. Show me apple or something. I need something to eat, guys. I'm starving. Here go Mama J Way. She's gonna show us her mittens, guys. We have a slight bit of a headache.
Right.
Yeah, it's going to be Mama J's mittens that she's been working on.
Oh my gosh. Oh, wow. Mama J Way, don't do this to me. Oh, wow. And you did this with your Centro.
Yep.
And you got the hat, the scarves, and the fingerless gloves. That's absolutely gorgeous.
Wow.
And can you tell me what kind of yarn is this? This probably must have been a Hobby Lobby.
Thick, isn't it?
This camouflage and this beige. This is Red Heart Jumbo Super Saver, and this is Red Heart Super Saver.
I wish I could just watch you crank because I'm always. Oh, is it because you're using the machine? Maybe because you're using your piece. Every time I work on my Centro, it seems like that Red Heart wants to act a fool on me. Do you put it in your tension spot?
You gotta go slow.
Oh, gotta go slow. I'm going too fast.
And you know what? The Red Heart Super Saver, I put it in the tension hole the closest to the machine.
Get out of here.
That littlest hole. That's what I have to put the Red Heart in. Yep.
Oh, I thought I had to put in the last one. That's right. What I'm doing wrong too.
You got to put it in that tight tension hole, and you got to go slow.
How are we expected to grow if YouTube keeps deleting our new family members?
We just gotta give it a break, Terry.
Gotta keep it up.
We just gotta just keep on creating content. It's this gonna pass, Terry. Just don't get discouraged. Keep on. They're doing this for about a month or so because of some growth channels. We just gotta relax and chill for a minute. We gotta relax.
Storm.
They don't want. The thing is, if we all get 5,000 or 6,000 subscribers in a week, that means guess what? I'm gonna have to pay this person. I'm gonna have to do this for. You know what I'm saying? How many people do you think they really want to pay every single person in the whole world? No, they don't. They're going to make it hard for us, guys. So let's give it a break. See, look, is disheartening and discouraging? No, don't. Come on,
don't take it like that. Don't take it. You've got to ignore the numbers and just keep doing you. If you don't want to do you, then don't be a creator. But if you do, you keep it going. You ignore the numbers and you do it for those that are watching and staying.
There you go, Lisa. Say it. You're so right. That's the best advice anybody can ever give you right there. That's it. Because it's going to pass. It's not going to be like this forever. They just want to see who's sincere. Because again, if you're sincere about this, no matter what happens, you're going to stay here and still keep doing it. They're trying to get rid of some things. They're trying to see who's true, who's real. And don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up.
Yeah, because some people are only here just for the numbers.
Exactly.
They're not here
for great content. They're not trying to do anything.
You can't look at people as numbers. We aren't numbers. We are people. So do your stuff for people.
I know what you took. Yeah, exactly. Have you lost? Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yes. Terry, you don't even know how many I've lost over this time period. Every single time I tried to get to 5K or 4K, any type of K, they dropped it down 50, dropped it down 100, picked it back up again. Not to say loss of money. We've lost several things. You don't know how many times I wanted to give up as well. We're losing money, losing subscribers. Oh my goodness, you have no idea. I used to watch those numbers so much to where I was like, oh, I'm excited. And then the next day, they're gone. Or within an hour, they're gone. I'm like, what is going on? And I used to get that same discouraging way. So now I had to just take a break and say, you know what, it's going to happen, but I know I'm here to stay. So I'll get them. Whatever way I can get them.
You'll gain them back and they'll be more genuine as well.
Yeah, and now everybody's dealing with this thing. But a lot of people are getting so discouraged. And I'm basically trying to tell everybody, there you go, keep your head up. We're all trying to tell each other to do that right now. As long as, like I said, we got each other, we supporting each other, we're gonna make it. But we just gotta wait around. It's just like the hurricane season. We know everything's gonna be wet right now. We know it's gonna be some heavy winds. We know it's gonna be some crazy stuff right now. But let's just hold on to our possessions that we got and where we're at. And then once all of it blows over, guess what? We're gonna be still standing, and we're gonna be back to doing what we're doing again. But we just gotta wait around for a minute, y'all. Don't get discouraged, y'all. It's happening to everybody. But we can't sit there in a huddle crying or sit in the huddle getting discouraged, because our content people that are watching us are going to be looking for us to be brightening their day. They're going to be looking for us to create more content. Hey, I haven't seen you do a video. They're going to wonder why. And if we don't create that content, we're really going to lose the real people that's with us, because they're going to say, hey, my favorite content creator hasn't making any videos. So I'm going to,
eventually,
eventually
they're going to be able to figure out who these people are who are trying to mess it up for everybody else.
But that's what Joe said from the very, very beginning. He said
that by other people or other things. You've got to be controlled by you. You control you do what you need to do. You ignore what other people are doing around you, and just have focus and go for it.
Yeah, and have fun. It's your channel. Have fun with it. It's like you're a teacher or something, and you want to bring new books to the classroom or decorations, and you want to set the classroom up and make it. This is your channel. Decorate it. Get your channel. Make it get you a backdrop set up. Get you some different things that you want to set up. Ask your family, hey, where do you guys want to see me travel? Or what kind of food? I'm traveling here. Hey, I'm traveling. My next destination will be Washington, D.C. I need you guys to go and look up a restaurant in Washington, D.C. and let me know what you guys want me to try. Then what I'll do is I'll make a poll, and I'll say we're going to go to Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles, Denny's, or McDonald's, and whatever you guys vote on the most, I'll go there and eat, and I'll video blog it, and you'll watch me eat. We'll talk and chat, wherever it may be. I'm just doing our restaurants, guys. I'm just having some fun, but
engage with those that are there. Have them help you help them.
Yes, exactly. That's what it's about.
It's just right now, and when I told Dana, I said, you know what? This is going to happen. Because there's too many people making money off of the subscriber stuff. You go to all these streams all night long, and that's all they doing. And they ain't no content, no nothing. And these people is paying these people all this money to be put up on the screen constantly, daily, day after day, constantly, all day long. And there's no content. And that's okay if you want to grow. I'm not saying that you shouldn't, that you can't do it. But every day, all day long, nonstop, it just ain't gonna work. YouTube's not gonna let you do that.
They're not gonna let you get over them on them like that.
They're not gonna do that.
I can remember when all you had to do was have a YouTube channel and you could get it monetized. Now you got to have 1,000 people. You got to have 4,000 watch hours. These rules are coming into play as a result of people, gaming the system or trying to
there you go. That's exactly what's going on. That's exactly.
I told her, Mama. I told Babe, I said, it's not. They just not gonna let. They're not gonna let that keep happening.
They're not
gonna pay people to do that. They're not going to do that. I mean,
you got to come up with some type of creative content.
You know what I'm saying? We can help people get family. I don't care, but we're gonna have our content. It's about what we do. It's not about just constantly grow. I don't mind helping people. But
that's a red flag.
It is.
It is. And so that's why I say one thing we do. We got our topics. We got our craft going on. We're doing whatever. But in the meantime, if somebody in the chat, you don't got them, hey, grab them up, but you don't got to be like link.
Yeah, link. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I was telling people tonight, we linking. And people, they watching those chats. They watching people, they watching them chats that's doing that. They are watching those chats that's doing that. And what they're doing is when you do that, they'll come back and hit you up. They'll get you. You come back and say, oh, well, let me get them 20. I'll take 20 more subscribers from them. And that's what was happening to us. I'm helping on my end. I'm working, and then I'm looking at all these numbers being dropped, these links being dropped. Mm-hmm. YouTube watching, and I see us grow up to. We had 6712 3 days ago. I woke up to 80 gone, and I'm like, "What's going on?" All them links is dropped. The day before that, we barely dropped any links. Nothing. No numbers. YouTube didn't touch our numbers at all. But YouTube knows, the algorithm know when it's like 88 links being dropped constantly. Mm-hmm. They know that. Mm-hmm. And they're not gonna allow that. They're not gonna allow that right now. It may come back later on where they say, oh well, we'll let y'all grow a little bit, because they're gonna start losing money too.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
And the reality of the situation is what God has for you, He has for you. If it's
meant for you, that's it.
That's what it is. And have it, then YouTube is not going to be able to stop it. They might be able to delay it, but they won't
but they're not going to be able to stop it. You're right. You are so right, and that's why I said I just want to. Whatever we're gonna do, we're gonna help people sincerely. It ain't about what type of dollar you got in your pocket and all that. I want to help you sincerely. And the only reason, why I told people the way I'm doing it now, I have to charge you because I am literally, we paying so much to take these classes. It's like ridiculous to do that way. But I'm even right now, I'm setting low even with that right now, because YouTube is really cracking down on anything that's going down. Mm-hmm. They are.
But there's other ways to monetize yourself other than YouTube, because you can get yourself some affiliate links. You can get yourself
all of that.
There's other ways to get around where YouTube is not in your pocket and can't touch your money because it ain't coming from them.
It's all right. There's so many ways. It really is. Because monetization is great, but you cuts are getting taken out. You're getting some cuts taken out of everything that you're getting. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I try to tell people, don't let it just be about this and that. This is your time to have a platform. Use your platform. If you got a business, if you're a crafter, or if you make jewelry, or if you know what I'm saying, you got what kind of business. It's time for you to be to advertise your business as well, because you can't just rely on what you get here. You gotta,
you can't. It ain't like what people think. You go through all this time period and they snatching. Mm-hmm. And they getting they 30, 35, 40% off the top.
Everything you get.
Off of everything you get. So you get you $3, they done took $1 already.
Exactly.
Before you even realize
sponsors.
They're gonna take that money.
So, and it's great. It's like I said, I'm not knocking YouTube. It's a great platform, but you got to be able to come up with other things to do besides. This is just supposed to be a platform to help you, not, don't make it feel like, oh, I'm going to pass out if this happened and that happened.
Good girl, Terry. Good girl. Well done.
You got to have multiple generating strings.
On April, and it has been very, very therapeutic. Yes.
Yeah. And you just started your channel. Everyone, you doing so good anyway.
That pepper.
Yeah, Joe made some apple butter the other morning, y'all. We have no bread, but goodness gracious, I sure wish we did. But you know what? I really told myself I'm not gonna get heavy on them sweets anyways, y'all. But he did a great job on this apple butter, y'all. Oh, if I can see it, it's so good. He did a great job on his apple butter. But if I do have any guys, I'm gonna really eat sparingly. I'm not gonna go into the sweets. Like this pie, y'all. I don't think I'm gonna eat no pie tonight, y'all, because guess what? I really don't want to go heavy on pie. You know, like it's gonna be defeating the purpose. I feel like I'm gonna be like one step forward and 20 steps back. So I don't think I'm gonna have any pie tonight, guys.
Joe says absolutely, you guys are right. I'm not going to focus on the numbers. I'm just going to keep doing what I've been doing, getting out the house, getting content, meeting new people.
That's exactly
Joe Show. Thanks so much. I appreciate everyone's advice. I'm definitely not going to give up. I started my channel in April, but it's been very therapeutic. It gets me out of the house, gives me something to look forward to, but most importantly,
I had a 4-5. I think it's 4-5.
Absolutely. Absolutely, Terry.
That's one thing. We're in this together.
Yes, it's definitely.
You can't keep a good girl down. Well done.
I know that's right.
I love my YouTube family. That's what I'll be on here for. I'm like
exactly because it's a family. Like we be wondering, like, I wonder what such and such is doing. Who is it? Because we actually care. It's like we see each other every day or every other day. However we see each other, and it's just because we got a bond. We grow a bond with each other. Now you got me want to make that Mama J. Well, you got me want to make some sets up now. I'm so excited. What you want to do? You want to put this on stuff?
No, I'm about to get them to do it. I was about to think, well, how you want me to do your salary? You want me to just
I know.
I get it for you.
No, I can't. I'm starving. I'm not doing it longer. I forgot. I was just saying. I was thinking about making some kind of protein, but
I have a question about my pattern.
Huh?
I have a question about the pattern I'm working on.
Okay.
So it says like the round one was foundation single crochet, so I did that, and then the row 2 was chain 1 single crochet in the back loop. So I'm done with that, and now it says seam last row and foundation row together to create a tube using tail from the foundation row. So I'm gonna do that, but the thing I don't get is it says next round chain 1 single crochet 1 stitch in the ends of each row around, slip stitch to first stitch to join round, turn.
So this is what you're doing right here, Scarlett. After you done form this tube like this, you're gonna chain 1 and you're gonna start working in these tops all across here, all across there. So in each of those stitches, every time you chain 1, you're gonna single crochet all around those different ones here, all the way around. This is your stitch. You joined it together, and now you're gonna start working a single crochet around the top of this. Is the ends that they're talking about. You're gonna turn it this way. So if you got your work, if it's going this way at first, after you did that ring, you're gonna turn it this way, and you're gonna chain 1, and you're gonna begin to crochet around the tops.
Okay.
Those are the ends of the row. You're gonna crochet around those. So if you see at the end of your row, you're gonna single crochet at the end of each of those rows.
Okay.
All around here. So if you got 50 rows, you should have 50 single crochet.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? All around there should end up being 50, unless they tell you to increase. Now I don't know if they say 1 in each. If they say 1 in each single crochet, you should have 50, or the right number. But they might tell you 2 in each one, then you're gonna have something more. But they said 1 in each stitch.
Single crochet 1 stitch in the ends of each row.
Yep. Okay.
Right.
So yeah, how many rows do you have to do?
48.
Okay, so you should have 48 stitches going around.
Yeah.
So you're gonna crochet nice and evenly. All around here should be 48.
Okay. Okay.
Dana.
Right.
Yes.
You see these?
Yes.
I got these from ShopRite or Stop and Shop.
Hmm.
You know what it is, right? It's just a chip clip with a magnet on it.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
The weight of this, I put it on the strings. When I put it on the Centro, I put this on the strings, and every time I change colors, I add another weight. this weight is also holding it down, so that when you're cranking, it's holding your your project down, at least until you get a couple of rows, and then the weight of the project itself will.
I think I got some of these. I might have some on top of my refrigerator. I got a few of those ones. I think they might probably on top of my refrigerator.
Yep.
I need to check. Yes, I need that. Yes, it's gonna be perfect. Like you said, to keep that weight down in the middle.
Exactly.
And I can't wait to try my Centro with the yarn in the first row and just take it slow, because I'm doing this right here.
I always put waist yarn on first. I don't care what I'm working on. I put waist yarn on first, and if I have to pick up the stitches off the waist yarn, then so be it. Even if I'm making a hat and I'm just going to draw it up, I pick up the stitches off the waist yarn.
Me too. I definitely agree with that. I feel like that's a safe way to do it. A way to, you don't got to worry about losing any stitches, or I like the safe way. I don't want all that cranking all that time, and then you mess around and lose some stitches. That's going to be horrible.
Exactly.
I'll be
exactly. Back. And I can't show you my secret because I'm working on it, but I got a video where I bought some PVC pipe and I'm making a holder to put the Centro in so that I can.
I can't wait. Oh, I'm so ready. I'm so ready. And I really want to do that.
I'm listening to you when you teach people how to do, like the young lady, is your name really Scarlett? Mm-hmm. When you helping Scarlett and you were helping somebody else earlier, you are a good teacher. You might want to consider saying, hey, I'll make a Zoom call with you. You know how to use Zoom meeting, right?
Wow,
I'll do a Zoom one-on-one with you and charge for it.
Wow, yeah.
Or
that's good.
Do a giveaway and say, I'm for my gold members who are crafters who, want some help. I'll give you, 45 minutes, an hour as a giveaway.
Wow, yeah, that's good.
And then that'll be the advertisement for other people to say, well, what if it's not a giveaway? How can I get an hour with you? Well, I charge this much an hour.
Wow, that's good. Yeah, because a lot of people be wanting that one-on-one time where they can just ask questions and, not have to feel like embarrassed in front of other people and all that type of stuff.
Tell them that you offer mentor classes.
Wow, that's good.
You're looking for a mentor, a crochet mentor, or a content mentor, or you've been doing this stuff where you should be getting paid for your knowledge, and you're a gift. But you should seriously consider it.
Yes, most definitely. I'm definitely want to consider it. I really want to grab the Centro and put this yarn in this first round. Sometimes I put in the second one, but I've never put it in that first one and just cranked it slow. And I like the way that looks. It looks so neat.
Look.
Oh my goodness, I need that. I gotta start doing that. It just looks so good.
Can you see my Centro?
Yes, I can see it.
So when I'm turning, this is about as fast as I'm going.
Okay.
Until I get about 20, 30 rows, then I'm here.
Okay.
But not until I've got about 20, 30 rows of that Red Heart Super Saver.
Mm-hmm. And you got it in that first one. I'm about to go get mine. I'm probably going to get it right now.
I know you would think because it's so tight that you wouldn't put it in there, but that's the one that works for me.
Wow. Yeah, I got to do that.
It's all about your tension. It's all about the tension. And you put that weight on the string.
The yarn pulled out.
And then put that weight on that string when you first put it down in the machine.
Mm-hmm.
When you first put it down into the machine. When you first go down in, this is where you're going to put that clip at on this string down in here.
Yeah.
And then every time you add another color, you're going to put another clip on. You're going to clip that one into that same clip. every time you add another string.
I'm gonna grab mine real quick. I need to see something. Hold on 1 second. I need to ask you a couple questions right quick. What I got here? You know, I might as well give you a couple questions. Have a little fun.
Hey, Joe, you know what compressed air is, right?
Huh?
Compressed air. The cans of air. The cans of air that you spray.
How long is it for, baby? I try hours. I think I put it in like that for like 40 minutes.
Dana, the other thing you need to do is get some compressed air.
Some what is that?
Compressed air.
Compressed air?
Really? Air. Yeah.
Okay.
Spray your Centro. Get that lint from and all of that stuff out of your Centro from running the machine. That stuff clogs up your machine.
Get out of here. That's probably what's going on. I bet it's probably going on because sometimes I don't know if you've ever dealt with cranking it. And it seems like you get to a certain needle and it wants to burn
up on the needle. That's because it ain't no weight to pull the work down.
Oh, I need some weight to pull the work down. That's what's going on. And it's always seemed like it's my white needle. My white needle is acting up.
Yep.
And the white needle is the last one. Okay, that's the last one for white needle. Okay. But I don't know. Every time I get that white needle, it always wants to act a fool. I don't know if I need to, like I said, you said I had a weight on it. But have you ever had it where you worked on
Take
it?
your can of air and blow it out. That white needle probably has the lint from the yarn clogged under it.
Yeah, probably so, because it's always getting caked up on something. And also, when you're doing that, have you ever looked and noticed that all your stitches look good, and then you have like anywhere by the white needle or somewhere, it's like all of them look kind of rigidly crappy, or no, you never dealt with that?
Yeah, and sometimes it looked like it skipped a couple of rows. Like, how did that that hook loop get all the way down there? That's because when you're starting and stopping, because you're going so fast, you gotta slow down.
Thank you. See, that's what I need to know. See, thank you. This is what I need right now. I need this.
Yeah,
info.
You know how you abruptly stop and you've been going really fast, and then you start back up and you're going really slow. That jogs the yarn. You got to be consistent with your crank.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Yeah, I'm definitely not consistent with my crank. And Joe told me this a long time ago.
Even when I use this, even when I use this, I'm not using this like this. I don't use it like that. I use it like this.
Wow!
I just got a consistent, even flow.
Wow.
You know,
that's what I need to do, because I'm telling you, I'm doing it way too fast. I mean, I'm like, and then my arm gets tired. I got to take a break, go back at it again. Wow, that's crazy. You got a sweet tooth? Oh my goodness, I do too. Terry, I always have a sweet tooth.
I was in a car accident and I messed up my shoulder, so I can't keep doing all of that cranking.
Yeah, I mean, I've been dealing with so much cranking. I mean, just heavy cranking. But I understand exactly what you said. You're going so hard, and you got to stop. There it goes. There goes the stitch I just messed up. Wow.
Yep.
That is so crazy. Now I gotta watch and see what I'm doing now.
And now you'll see that when you're taking your time, you'll see that the stitches are going to be more consistent, and the machine is going to respond better because it's not.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing. That's exactly what I'm doing. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm going crazy. What about you, Scarlett?
Addy likes that. Maybe the Addy likes that, but these Centrals don't like that.
Yeah, I don't know if the Addy does either, but I'm going to take a saw on both of them. I ain't going to play no games. Yeah, I ain't about to share nothing.
My Addy doesn't really care about the speed that much, but with my Central, it does care about the speed.
Oh, okay, yeah, because I didn't know. I'm just like, at first when I was doing it, I was having no problem, but it was when I was using like the Simply Soft. That Simply Soft, you can have a ball with it. You don't really have too much problem. It got a sheen. It has a little, it has a nice little gloss to it. But with the, like you said, the red hearts and stuff, they don't have that gloss. So you say you're gonna have to take that time. I'm excited now. But I was taking a break from it because I'm like, oh, my stitches are looking messed up. Certain parts are looking good, some parts are ugly. I was like, I don't even want to use my Centro anymore. I was getting so discouraged. But then, like you said, now I got to learn slow it down a little bit, baby girl. Where you going?
Yeah.
Where you going? You ain't got nowhere to go. Sit on down somewhere. Okay.
Just give it some consistency. Yeah. And you know what else the Centro don't like? The Centro don't like real thick yarns. So you can't. I can't get a number 5 on this Centro. Now I see people put that Karen anniversary yarn on that Addy.
What?
But I can't put that on this Centro.
Oh my goodness, that's crazy.
Kiki
I don't even know if I want to try that.
Kiki Crochet has a video where she has Karen anniversary on the Centro, making it head warmer.
On the Centro or the Addy?
On the Addy.
But is she going fast or she kind of going slow?
Oh yeah, she was
slow.
Slow,
She's slow.
Yeah,
I don't care how slow I go. I can't put no anniversary on this Centro.
Yeah, I know you can't. I wouldn't even try it. I'd be scared to put on the Addy, but I know Kiki, she's tried so many different things so she can have some fun, but I would still be just like, I don't know if I'm ready for it yet, but I'm gonna try it now. I'm excited, but like you said, that's why I be worried about those red hearts, because sometimes you find a red heart like a black one or certain ones that are a bit thick, and I'm like, that's what I've been struggling with. Every time I put a black or something on there, one of the thicker colors, it always acts a fool.
You gotta slow it down, and you gotta keep even tension.
That's crazy. I'm super excited now. I wish I would try it out now, but I'm gonna be able to try it right now. But man, I just want to have some fun. And
on this Facebook group, the Knitting Machine Queens, I was having some trouble with black yarn. I tried like Red Heart or I Love This Cotton on the Addy, and I was wondering what's wrong with it, because usually it's really good with like Red Heart or things like that. So I was wondering, and then I stumbled upon a post in that group, and they're like, yeah, black yarn doesn't fit. The Addy does not like black yarn.
What?
Tearing it up on the machine.
Oh my goodness, I had no idea. And what is the group called?
That would make me mad, tearing up my yarn.
Yeah.
Me too.
It was the regular Super Saver black, and then the I Love This Yarn. Because I Love This Yarn, my Addy likes it a lot, but it didn't like the black at all.
Wow. Yeah, because I always see people using I Love This Yarn on the Addy and stuff. So
Joe,
you said, what is the group called? What is the group called?
Oh, Knitting Machine Queens.
Knitting Machine Queens. Okay.
But I was going to ask you about this again. So the row 1, it said to leave a long piece of yarn or whatever. So to sew, to seam the last row or whatever that is. So should I fasten off on the working yarn that I have?
So you fasten off on what?
Should I fasten off on the working yarn since I'm gonna seam up with that long tail that they wanted me to?
Well, you're gonna be working across it. You still need the working yarn because you're gonna go across the top.
Oh, so but would it still work out even though I'm seaming the side?
Yeah, but what I usually would use, they got you doing something crazy, because what I would usually do is I would seam up the side with my working yarn and then turn it inside out and then work around the top. But that's what I would do. They want you to use two different ends. I don't understand why. I would just like you doing a beanie. I don't know if you ever did a beanie like that where you do a rib brim and then you sew up the rib brim or stitch it up, single crochet it or slip stitch it, turn it inside out, and then start working around the edges of it.
Yeah.
That's what I would usually do. So, but you can still do that.
Has Joe disabled links on this channel?
Huh?
Has Joe disabled links on this channel?
No.
I've dropped 4 links and none of them are showing in the chat.
Oh, maybe not a moderator on here. He don't got that many moderators on here.
You have to be a moderator to do a link.
You have to be a moderator. They don't like this. Yeah, you got to be a
moderator. Oh, well, that's poo. I'm so sorry, Mama J, Yanni Mama, and Terry. I've dropped all your links to try and help you out, and I've got nowhere. So I'm so sorry. There's me trying to do a good deed. Nope.
Lady C, I think we're friends. Lady Bird, what do you do on your channel?
What do I do? I do a little bit of crochet, I do card making, I do a bit of gardening, and I've got the cat.
Okay.
Who's currently taken over my chair, which is why I'm squidged onto the sofa, feeling very awkward because my backside's in the air, trying to make sure that I look at the camera because I can't put it anywhere because she has taken my seat.
Yeah.
And you don't disturb a sleeping cat.
Yeah, Mommy J, you got pets?
What?
Nope.
No? Okay, that's what I was thinking. I didn't think you did.
I want a dog.
I want a dog?
Had a cat.
Really?
And unfortunately, I found out I was allergic to her, so I had to.
But were you allergic to the cat, or were you allergic to the fleas, or the dust mites, or the fur?
I was allergic to her dandruff, and my cat used to take a bath.
But won't a dog have dandruff too? Because they do have skin.
I don't know why, but I'm not allergic to the dog's fur or the dandruff. It's just the cat.
Well, the good thing with the dog is that it needs to go out regularly, so it's good exercise and gives you a good excuse to get out and get some fresh air.
I think that's also part of it, is the fact that the dog would be outside. So I think that fresh air may have something to do with the skin and the fur, whereas my cat was an indoor cat.
Well, mine is inside, outside, whatever the heck she wants to be. So.
Oh no, my cat was not going outside. She was not. I lived on a highway. She was not going.
Oh no! If you live, no. Oh, you did good then. You were a good Mama J. You were a good Mama J to that cat.
No, and I had her since she was weaned off of her mother. So.
Yeah, I'm the same with Beanie. I'm really, really lucky that where I am, I'm very secluded to a degree. The bad thing is I live on the very, very start of a cul-de-sac, and I've got a pub right over the road, and the delivery trucks and also people going to the pub zoom up this cul-de-sac like you wouldn't believe. So yes, I'm in a quite little area, and it's like, yeah, I can let the cat out, and then when they zoom around that corner, it scares the booze out of me.
Yep. Now,
but she's lasted dog, this long.
But I can't have a pet because my husband is on medication. And unfortunately, he has a tendency to drop it, and I'm afraid that the puppy is gonna eat something and get really sick from my husband's medication. Because sometimes I'm vacuuming and I'm like, what is that? And it's one of my husband's pills.
I get that.
It, So I don't want to make my dog sick. I don't want nothing.
Get a hamster or a fish.
Oh, I don't do rodents. Nope.
We'll do fish. Fish tank.
Yeah, I've had fish. I've had fish, but that's a lot of work.
They are, but then so is every pet. So is every pet.
That's a lot of work.
I mean, everybody get a pet. Look, at least I'm trying to get everybody to get a pet.
Yeah, I think everybody should have one because it gives you something to love and to nurture and to grow and to appreciate.
I'm becoming a new empty nester. My babies are 21 and 22.
Oh my goodness.
As a matter of fact, this is the first time they're going to be home this time of year because of this virus. Otherwise, my guys are not even, my oldest one graduated this year, so he wouldn't have been coming home at all. He was planning to move out. And the youngest one, was going to the University of Philadelphia, and he was not coming home. He was planning to move out. So, the virus brought them home, and it kind of fudged their plans. So, I told my husband, you're gonna have to get me a puppy or a baby or something.
I need something. Get a plant. A plant. A plant.
Yeah, I could do plants. As a matter of fact, I was listening to
get a nice
name?
little
King
get
XL,
a nice thing for a windowsill and put some herbs in it, and then you can grow and eat as you go.
Yes,
that's what King was saying. Yeah, Mama J. Right, yeah,
some herbs.
Yes, I want to get some herbs soon.
Terry Joe Massey has just said a great adage for those you mentor: the only dumb question is the one not asked.
Exactly,
so true.
Terry. Exactly, Terry.
So true. If you don't ask, you're not going to gain any knowledge, and if you don't gain any knowledge, who's the dumb one?
It's like so thin and like weird. It was alright at first, but now it takes some nasty.
Look at Dana going. All I've seen is a spiral going, and I'm like, she's working it. She's working it.
Nah, it's crazy. It feels so weird to be going at a steady pace, but it's still kind of relaxing to go to steady pace.
But it's not bunching up. It's like the stitches is like perfect. It's not. I know.
Take your time.
Do you get as much satisfaction when you've made something on it?
Yeah, and Joe told me this too. He said, "Man, you gotta slow down. You're going way too fast. What are you doing?" Because he used to be using it too and making stuff. And now look at me, nice and slow wins the race. That's what I'm talking about.
Because there's so many crocheters here, and I feel so bad taking over Joe's channel because we're not talking food or ministry or men's stuff. But we've got so many crocheters here. I do have a question of my own. So let's say you've got a ball of yarn or a cake or whatever. You're doing your project and you're bringing up the new yarn, and the cake is still there and it just gets smaller and smaller, yada yada. So you end up with this knot, this giant knot at the end every single time. How do you unknot it easily? Or how do you stop it knotting?
You're talking about when the cake collapses on itself?
When it gets so small, not like minute, but when you've got like, I don't know, maybe 10 meters left,
collapses on itself.
And you just end up with giant knots. How do you stop that? Or how do you get rid of them easily?
I know I'm crazy, but I like taking out knots. It's therapeutic for me, so I like untangling yarn.
You're like, bring on the knots.
Yeah, I love that.
I tell you what, Mama J, next time I'm doing a project and I get to that point, I'll send the entire project to you. You unknot it for me, reball it, and send it back.
The other thing you could do is I took a coffee can and cleaned it out. And cut a hole and a slice in the coffee can.
So you made a bowl, a yarn bowl.
I made my own yarn bowl and then took some yarn and crocheted around it to make a basket to make it look more colorful, so it didn't say Maxwell House.
But does it actually stop that knotting though?
Yeah, because you're only pulling out the yarn you need.
But I only pull out the yarn I need when I need it.
So
maybe a yarn bowl is the way to go.
Well, the thing is, when the cake collapses on itself, if it doesn't have anything to kind of help it hold its shape, it's just going to fall apart.
But how does a bowl hold its shape?
Because it's not flipping over and folding over, and the layers are folding on top of each other. They're still
Got it.
They're still sitting intact, and they're just loosening up and dropping down. They're not. The whole cake doesn't turn over on its side, and then the strands run into each other. You know. In
that case, because I'm not gonna go out and buy a yarn bowl just to try it. What I'm gonna try is get my colander.
Try this.
I did 7 to be safe, bro.
Terry. Dana, if you can hear this, Terry says, I would love to purchase a handmade sweater that goes well with denim jeans.
Okay. All right, Terry.
My sweet tooth has been an Achilles heel throughout my entire life. I know the feeling.
No, but a sweet tooth.
Giant knitting needle. Oh no, it's not a knitting needle. Okay.
It's a paper towel holder.
Okay.
I take the cake and I put it on a roll of toilet paper when I make it, and I put it on here.
Yeah.
So when I'm pulling from the cake, it's on here and it's just
that spins round.
So it's not able to fall onto itself in the middle. It's not able to collapse down on itself in the middle.
Okay. So which shall I go for first? Shall I do the paper towel thing, or shall I do a colander as a bowl?
I don't like using the colander, because what if I decide I don't want to do this anymore? Now I gotta cut the string to get it out of the hole of the colander.
You have the knowledge, lady. You have the knowledge. I will give it a go on my next but one project. When I know I'm not doing my tutorial, I will give the paper towel thing a go, because it drives me freaking nuts.
I put it as soon as I get ready to pull it off of the winder. I'm pushing the paper towel tube into the hole so that it's pushing up onto that hole. So I'm already forcing it to be bigger than the hole originally was, because you know how it collapses on itself when you pull it off the winder. I'm not giving it a chance to collapse.
I like you. You have knowledge.
And then I pull from the outside instead of from the center, because it's on here and it's just spinning around, and I'm pulling from the outside instead of pulling from the center.
Yeah, I do from the outside. I don't like doing from the center because you create even more knots. What, Joe?
What'd you say, Joe?
I said, I'm trying to pull from my mama's knowledge. Why are you playing? I share, Lady Bird. I share. Okay.
Okay.
Scarlett, what do you do on your channel? What do you do on your channel?
I'm not really active. I think I just like yarn.
You want me to help
or
you?
like objects, stuff like that. I'm thinking about like showing more of my like Addie and what I'm doing. It's because I have 3 kids, so I have to do everything at night.
Look, I get it.
Yeah, always on my toes. So
I had 3 kids. I don't have kids anymore. I lost my sister 12 years ago. She had eclampsia.
Sorry for
she
your
had
loss.
a baby, and then 11 days later she passed. So I had her 11-day-old baby, her 11-year-old, her 13-year-old, and my 8 and 9-year-old.
Wow.
So I had a house full of kids and was not able to get anything done. But,
the thing is, you say you'd never got anything done. You got a lot done with that many kids. You had your hands full, your feet full, your mouth full, your head full.
Wow. Never lied. But what I didn't get done was any crocheting, knitting, crafting. You know, it was all about them. And that's not a complaint. It's just that I get it, you know. When you got a little ones underfoot, you don't have time for anything else. So now here at 55 years old and getting ready to become an empty nester, I'm enjoying this free time I have to do the things that I enjoy doing and fill my time with stuff that I enjoy doing.
Yes, exactly.
To the point where I done told these kids, you're not allowed to use my brain anymore. Use your
I'm sorry I asked you a question and made you use your brain.
Oh, not a problem. I think I misspoke when I told the kids not to use my brain anymore, because now I miss it.
Yeah.
He had preeclampsia.
That's why I just don't want no more though. That's why I be telling people, and they be like, "Oh, y'all need to have some more."
Scarlett?
I've actually had preeclampsia 3 times.
Damn.
Yeah.
Wow.
The first one, I had to get like a blood transfusion.
Yeah.
Because I lost so much blood, and then my I was in the hospital for a week trying to control the blood pressure.
Wow.
Second one, I was in both the 2 babies were in the NICU for a week, just like me. And then the third one, I just had her. She's 6 months. I was the best shape I could be, like eating healthy, everything. But that one took like a toll on my body, so I'm still on blood pressure medicine right now.
Damn.
Yeah.
Man,
So
Look at God. You just said she had it 3 times, and you said your sister passed after 1 time with it.
1 time.
11 days later, you had it 3 times. That is a number of God. Wow.
Right there, you got a shot right
Ooh,
there.
you got a testimony for real.
That right there, you got a shot. You got to jump up and down.
Wow.
Crazy right there. Wow.
Praise God.
Nothing but the grace of God.
Nothing but the grace of God.
Oh, I know that probably gets you teary-eyed. That gets me teary-eyed thinking about that.
Wow.
God, thank you for doing that, God. Oh, Jesus. Oh my
God. My sister died from eclampsia. She had already had the baby, and then her blood pressure spiked. It didn't spike.
Yeah, that was both for me too. Yeah, after 2. The third one I just told you about. I had preeclampsia, and then they weren't worried for after, but then I had to be hospitalized again for it. And then I was put on like magnesium, stuff like that to control it. So
yeah, I sued the crap out of the hospital because the doctor that was leaving for the emergency room for 1 shift told them to test my sister for eclampsia, and he didn't. He just gave her some morphine and sent her home. And then, yep, I sued them. So my sister's kids, they're all financially well off for the rest of their life. They're taking care of it.
Glad you did that. God is good.
God is good.
Yeah, I'm so glad you did that. I mean, it's not gonna bring your sister back.
And they're 25, 23, and 12 now. But the 12-year-old is with his dad. You know, he's a boy and he's coming of age. And his father said, you know, it's time for me to do what I got to do with him. So I had him when he was a baby. But, you know, it takes a man to raise a man. So, you know, I had to let him go, you know.
Can't be a little sad, but you still time, like you said, and get that age. You gotta have that bad time, that meal time.
And the girls went to college, they graduated, they did what they had to do, and they moved out on their own, you know.
I just made some air fryer fries.
Say it again, Joe.
I made some fries in the air fryer, and they're pretty good.
Oh, I love fries in the air fryer. You did potatoes, like you cut up some potatoes?
No, I didn't. I just did some regular bag ones. But they're pretty good.
Let me tell you something. You ever went to a fast food restaurant and got French fries and put them in the microwave?
Ugh, soggy.
That is the worst. Yes.
Soggy.
Throw them in the air fryer. It wakes them up like as if you just took them out the grease. Oh my goodness.
Really?
Yes. Yes. Did you do the burger in the air fryer too?
No, I just cooked it on the stove just to get done. But I know that's what AJ was telling me. What? AJ said steaks and everything in there is really good.
Oh, I do my steaks in there. I do my you know what else I do? I do my salmon cakes in there.
Really?
Salmon cake.
My salmon croquettes, I put them in the air fryer.
These things so much healthier.
So many people have gone on about an air fryer the past week. It's kind of, the advertising is starting to work on me. I can't afford one. I really can't afford one. But I'm still going, oh, I need an air fryer. I could really do with an air fryer. I need to get an air fryer.
Well, I got the Emerald 360 because it's a convection oven as well as an air fryer.
Okay.
Wow.
You know? And I use the rotisserie on it. It works like a charm. But I don't bread anything other than my salmon cakes, and I don't even put a lot of breading in them. I don't bread my chicken and fry it in the air fryer. I just season the chicken and put it in the air fryer and fry it. You know, I don't want that breading on it. And I have diabetes, so I'm trying to cut back on anything that's going to make that sugar act up, you know.
You're right.
Good girl.
But Dana, well, I'm right along with you with doing the healthy thing. I'm going to be doing a meal replacement for lunch starting next week.
Okay, that's good.
I'm drinking my lunch. I'm going to eat my breakfast and my dinner, but I'll be drinking my lunch.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about doing, trying to drink something as well.
I'm just, like I said, I'm cutting out all fried foods, like all the way out. And I'm
I did that once I was diagnosed with diabetes.
I'm going to do that right now, and I'm cutting out my pork. I'm going to cut out my pork. I'm going to limit. I'm not going to drink no pop, no juices like that. I'm just going to drink all water. And then I'm going to start working out and see what that do first. And then I'll start eliminating some other things.
Yeah, I have some exercises, if you're interested, that you can do from your in a chair. And also in the bed. Like as soon as you wake up in the morning, before your feet even hit the floor, you could do these exercises on the bed.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Definitely interesting.
And the only reason why I have them is because I was in a car accident and my knees went through back then you had the one long seat in the front of the car and you had to pull the whole seat up for the driver to reach the pedals. And the person I was driving with was much shorter than me. So my knees were touching the glove compartment before we even had impact. So the whole dashboard wrapped around my knees in the car accident. So my knees were banged up pretty bad. And now that I'm older, arthritis is kicking in. So a lot of times I have to do my exercises from a chair or from a bed because I can't put the weight on my knees. Yeah,
no, that's what I'm doing. I'm dealing with some major knee pain right now. Just getting back into bowling, my knees and stuff is really hurting. So that's why I'm really starting to get really serious with this because I've never had this much knee pain getting back into bowling, but at the same time, I've never been 35 either. So you know what I'm saying? So,
but not only that, I've been doing a pound a week challenge. I try to lose a pound a week. I'm not trying to drop 30 pounds and this is 2020 and 2017. I was 100 pounds heavier.
Okay.
And I was so happy after my first year and I had lost 52 pounds. And then after my second year, you know, I doubled it and I just keep focusing on a pound a week. Now, if I lose more than that, great.
Yeah.
But my whole focus is to just get that pound a week off, you know.
That's a good idea.
And continue to work out and exercise so that my skin is not just hanging. You know.
Yeah.
Mama J, I've got to ask with that. If you lose a pound, if you do the pound a week thingy, and for some reason in 1 week you manage to lose 2 or 3 pounds, do you then still keep the 1 pound for next week? Would you go, no, I lost 2 or 3 pounds. Now I can have 2 or 3 weeks off.
Nope, because there's weeks where I don't lose that 1 pound. But I don't condemn myself if I don't lose it.
No, because your body lose weight at different
inches too,
and you lose inches too sometimes. So you might have a month where you be like, oh, I went to the doctor one time. True story. I went to the doctor and he literally weighed me. He weighed me about 10 times because he didn't believe I had lost 40 pounds within a month. And he like, the scale cannot be right. And I'm like, it's right. You know, I had to weigh myself at home before I went. I was already excited to go because I already knew, you know what I'm saying? And he was like, well, my scale at home, it was saying like 33. When I got there, it was 40. And he was like, that just cannot be right. Nobody could lose that much weight in a month. I said, well, I can. And I was losing at a rapid rate like that. I lost like 200 pounds in 6 months. Like literally, I was working out night and day. At a point, I was walking 10 miles a day, like literally. I told you before, I worked out so hard I had popped my knee out. Yeah. And the doctor was like, man, you trying to, good morning, Mike. Welcome in.
Hey, Mike, good morning.
Yeah, I worked out to a point where he was like, "Man, you about to kill yourself. You got to slow down. You know, you're doing too much." I'm like, "Well, I need to get this weight off. I'm about to get married, and now, you know what I'm saying, I want to look good in my stuff." And he's like, "Well, you got to take some time off." And he made me take like a week off, so I got my strength and stuff built back up in my legs. But yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm. And sometimes you plateau, like you'll lose.
You
and
do.
You're kind of just like stuck.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know. So
Scarlett, where did she go?
she dropped.
Yeah, man, she dropped out for a minute.
Yeah, sometimes you plateau. So I don't store up any credits. You know, when I lose, and I just continue. Now, I'll maybe store up some credits because I still have another 150 pounds that I have to lose. Now, once I'm at my goal, then, you know, maybe I won't be, you know, so disappointed if I didn't lose a pound. Long as I don't gain anything. That's my whole thing. I just don't want to gain anything. You know.
Yeah.
If I lose, great, but I don't want to gain. I don't want to gain. You know. And
how's your son's hip doing? You two, Dana and Joe. How's your son's hip?
Oh, Chauncey's hip.
Oh, he's doing okay. He's still walking, limping a little bit, but he'll love. You know how boys is.
Unfortunately, even though I don't have any, I do.
Yeah.
I do.
That's just kind of how he is. If he don't get right in the next in a little bit here, I'll take him to the doctor and get him checked out.
He's got to rest it though. Jumping around doing b-ball ain't gonna rest it. Welcome back, Scarlett.
There she goes.
Hi guys. I gotta go to sleep. It's 5:30.
Get to sleep.
Get you some rest. Enjoy those babies.
Nice to see you, Scarlett. Thank you for joining us.
Nice to see you.
Nice to meet you.
All right, guys. Good night.
Night. Mama J, I thought you were going to wave the kitchen towel holder then. Bye. Just looks like a giant knitting needle sat there.
Yeah, I got another one up there too. Those paper towel
I see
holders.
It's noduly.
Mm-hmm.
Noduly? It's not the right word, but you know what I mean. It's carved.
Yep. Yeah, I put my cakes on those. It works out better for me.
I'm so gonna try that because I don't mind doing knots when they're fairly loose. But it drives me so nuts every time I get to the end of a ball where I've just got knots and nothing else, and it drives me insane in the membrane.
Yeah, Joe. Terry Joe was saying something about poor non-compliance. I already have neuropathy in my feet.
Really?
So that's the main reason why. First, the most important reason why I want to get on the other side of healthy is because my parents died before I had kids. So so did my husband's. So my kids don't know what it's like to have grandparents. So I want to live long enough to be able, God willing, to be able to be grandparents to my children's children.
Yeah.
So in order for me to be able to do that, I got to break these generational curses of high blood pressure and diabetes for the sake of my children and potential grandchildren.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. That's the only way.
So if
you've got to look after you to be able to look after them.
Right.
No, I'm okay. I'm all right. I was seeing if we had anything in there, but we didn't.
Dana, did you have your salad?
Yeah, Dana, that's what Dana made.
Yeah, I made a salad. Yeah, I'm eating it right now.
Yeah, that's what she's doing right now. Putting that salad. Trying to see if we had any cold water left in our bottles, because I've got to put some in the refrigerator.
Oh, okay.
How you doing this morning, Mike?
16 minutes.
See, firsthand the consequences of non-department. Yeah, Terry Joe, I'm not messing around. This is where you gotta go. They diagnosed me 3 years ago, 2017, and I've been busting my hump ever since.
Good girl.
And I don't really care for that metformin and all of that stuff because I've watched those diabetes medications have an effect on your kidneys and then, you know, everything else. Oh.
That was us when we had decided that we wanted to lose weight, and that's where we were at. We was like at a point that was like the biggest we had ever been right there. And it was 6 months before we was about to get married. And we just was like, at that point on, I had just proposed to her that day. And we was like, babe, it's time to get right. You know, we got to get right before we get married. And so we did. And we went from this right here to this right here in 6 months.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. For that size that Dana is there, that hair really suits. Really suits.
Yeah, so that's where we went in 6 months. We just got tired and we just like, let's just do it. And in 6 months we did that. I lost 200 pounds in 6 months, and she lost 100. So, and that's what it was. It was just a lot of exercise. I'm talking about non-stop working. I'm talking about tons of non-stop exercising all the time. And then after that, she got pregnant, and that's where it all came back again.
Oh yeah, child. I used to smoke cigarettes. I quit smoking. Food never tastes so good. I just quit smoking and took up eating.
Went from one addiction to the next.
You said you stopped smoking and food started tasting good?
Say it again.
You said food started tasting good after you stopped smoking?
Yeah, because cigarettes are an appetite suppressor. And not only that, it affects your taste buds. So when you stop smoking and you cleanse your palate, you know, and detox yourself, you start tasting food and it was like, wait a minute. When did butter taste so good? You know?
Even at this weight right here, I'm still not as big as that though. That was the biggest I had ever been in my life.
Y'all look good.
At that weight though, that first picture, that was like, I was so uncomfortable, like, man, like it felt like I couldn't do much of anything. My everything had went down. My whole game, everything. That was like the biggest I ever have been right there. That first picture.
A little bit is better than nothing. Just keep it up. Keep it going. It's not a diet. It's a lifestyle change.
Yeah, that's the way it was. But then, like I said, we got pregnant, and that became a lifestyle change. When we got pregnant, we was just like, hey, we was having fun and just living a life as a husband and wife, and you know I can be Mama J. I ain't got
exactly.
Newlyweds and just like she was eating and whatever she ate, I ate it with her, and we just stopped working out. And that was the main thing. We stopped working out.
Yeah.
But
and then it's not like you had babies years apart. Your babies are, how old are they?
Well, my our two older kids are 15 and they'll be 15 and 18, but they 14 and 17. And then our baby son is 7. So it was like that long period of time, and that just come out of nowhere. It's like you're pregnant, and we was like, oh man, this is we'll get it. And that's the way I felt. I'm like, after we started gaining weight, I was like, we'll get it back off again later on.
You know, see, I couldn't be so lucky. I was told I couldn't have any kids. My husband and I was married for 7 years, and next thing you know, I'm pregnant.
Wow.
And so went back for my 6 months pregnant, my 6-month checkup, and I was pregnant again. I was like, I told that doctor, if you don't tie my tubes, this next one gonna come out here with your last name, because I'm not having any kids.
Mama J, I'm so very sorry for the loss of your sister. my sister passed on January 6th, 1999. I still miss her, but take solace in knowing I gained a guardian angel.
Yeah, my sister passed in 2008, and she wasn't just my sister, she was my best friend. And we shared her birthday was February 1st, mine is February 5th. But I'm older than her. So for 4 days we were the same age.
Wow.
You know, and we were everything to each other, you know. Everything to each other. You know. So it was a big, and we always promised that God forbid should something happen to either one of us, that we would take care of each other's children. So it was no question asked, you know, when you know, when the kids needed me, I was like, oh, they're coming home with me, you know.
Yep. Wow.
And it was a life lesson for my children too, because my children learned compassion out of that, you know.
Wow. Mm-hmm.
My boys learned compassion out of that, you know.
Right, I'm gonna love you and leave you. Sort of. I'll leave you running. You know I leave you running, but I'm going to run away, and I've got a few things to do before lunch, which is in 20 minutes. You guys have made me so hungry. My stomach's sat here going.
Well, we love you so much, and thank you. So what you wearing before you go? Are you that for some crochet?
Oh no, I've put a shawl on because it's gotten chilly.
Is that something you made?
Yeah, it's my bed shawl.
Oh, I love that.
Little tassels, just so that I can feel like a little old granny while I'm reading a bedding book. Reading a bedding book? Oh my gosh. Reading a book in bed. There we go.
I was wondering what a bedding book was. That was something from the UK.
Huh?
I was wondering what a bedding book was. I thought it was something
the amount of things that I come out with that I sit there going, what? Hang on a minute. Let me try and rewind that. And it's not even after lunch yet. It's normally after lunch. My brain and my body just shut off. But yeah, you know, I'll keep you running, but I've got a couple of chores to do before I get lunch started. So I've got to get them done. Okay. So thank you very much for letting me up and invade. And I'm so sorry, Joe, that I took over a little bit with the crochet and stuff.
Oh, you're all right. You're all right. I'm not. I don't. You know, I am. I'm not like that.
It's all good. It's all good.
It is. It's all good.
Thank you very much, Terry. I hope I helped a little bit with you. Keep it up, girl. But I'll be back again tomorrow, probably, maybe. But I'm always around. But thank you very much, guys.
No problem. See you later.
See you later. Thank you for coming. Yeah, but I think it was when I lost my dad, that was a rough one for me because I was hoping that he was going to be the one to walk me down the aisle. He passed in 2009. He got to see me with my first apartment, but he didn't get to walk me down the aisle. I never was able to really cook him anything, you know, where he try some of my food. I never, you know, like really got to have no family time. I don't even have any pictures with my dad. Like, that's like a heartbreaking thing to me. I don't have any pictures with my dad, man. You know, so many things I want him to see. I want him to be so proud of me because he always had all these goals for me. He's like, oh, I want you to do this, I want you to do that. And he had so many goals for me. But I never got to really accomplish everything that I wanted to when he was here. Like, I didn't get to graduate. I graduated from high school. He was down in Texas at the time, so he didn't get to make it. When I graduated from cosmetology school, he was already passed on. There was so much stuff he missed. And I just felt so sad. I was like, man, I still think about him to this day. He was cremated, so he's upstairs right now in our closet, but I don't have an urn. My brother was supposed to be keeping it. My brother ended up going to prison, so I'm holding on to my dad right now. But it's just like a heart, you know,
I ended up with my dad too.
Yeah, heartbreaking situation because I'm telling you, like,
6 girls, no boys.
Wow, get out of here. Yeah, my dad had 4 girls and how many boys? 4 boys and 4 girls. 4 boys and 4 girls.
One of 6 girls. I'm the second to the last.
And I am the third. I'm the third. I'm the third from the Well, I'm the third oldest. So yes, and then there's like one under me. Yeah. My youngest sister's the same age as our daughter. So yeah.
We lost the one that I told you about. That was a year younger than me, and when I was 16, I lost my older sister to leukemia. She was 21 when she passed. But they said she wasn't going to live past the age of 7. So for her to live to be 21 was great, you know.
Wow. Yes, God is so good. Wow.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
Have you ever checked out The Fruitful Wife on YouTube?
The fruit. I heard of that before.
Yes, it's really good. Her or Angie in real life, they both are really good. They come on in the early morning,
Tuesday through
Friday, and they come on in the early morning about it's
Fruitful
three
Wife.
of them.
That sounds familiar.
Yep.
On the East Coast, it's 7 in the morning, 8 in the morning, and 9 in the morning. Fruitful Wife. Okay. The Fruitful Wife at 7 a.m. on the East. What else? 8 a.m. 7 a.m.
in real life.
Yeah.
And then
9 a.m. is She Living.
Yeah, She Living. They call it stuff the Divine Connectors. It's like a 3-part series every morning.
They're reading right now. Angie in real life is reading a book called The Bait of Satan. Have you ever heard of that book before?
The Bait
of Satan.
No.
You would like it.
That sounds deep.
You would like
really
it.
Good. It's really good.
And I'm a reader, so I love to read.
You would love it. You would love it. We have to send you a copy to your email.
Oh, please do. Please.
Yeah,
do.
You would love it. I mean,
see, that's some of the stuff y'all are gonna learn on my channel. Y'all are gonna learn stuff like how to take a book and turn it into an audio so that you can hear it, so that you can listen to it. And one of the things that you'll hear me say on my channel quite often is, if it's free, it's for me, I'll take 3.
Okay.
So, I'm going to be promoting how to utilize the technology that's out here, the free technology that's out here today, to promote your content or work with your content. You guys told me about something called Streamlabs OBS, and you said that it's not a user-friendly software. Well, I took the challenge, and I'm teaching myself that software so that I can do a series of lessons on how to manipulate that software.
Wow.
And the same thing with the StreamYard. I found out a way using my Apple computer. I'm still figuring all the intricacies out with Android, but I can take an ad-ridden pattern off of the internet free and turn it into a PDF with no ads in it.
Oh, wow.
What?
Now, content creators may not, especially pattern writers, they may not appreciate that, that can be done, but then they'll have an option. You can either stop putting your patterns out free because there's a way to pull them down without all of the ads, or you can just continue to put them out there and have knowledge of the fact that, some people are going to be downloading them and making them ad free themselves.
You're right.
I'm not going to not share the knowledge. Just, I just hope I don't, make too many people too mad on the way,
Exactly. That's how I am too. I'm the same exact way. I'm all about that, sharing that knowledge. I am so about that.
You call it sharing knowledge. I call it empowering. I always want to empower you. Anything I could do to empower you,
Exactly. I am so in agreement with that.
When are you guys going to sleep?
Well, I actually got to stay up this morning. I got to drive. I got to take my daughter.
That's right. You got to take your daughter for her SATs.
Yeah, in like a few minutes. So.
Yep, she's probably getting up. Hopefully she's up right now. I hope so.
I think she got to be there 8 o'clock.
I think she'll be up at 8, but I know she want to get up. I know she wants some breakfast.
That's
have
fun
like
stuff.
Brain food.
Does she know where she want to go to college?
Yeah, she want to go to Indiana Wesleyan. It's a like a Christian college, private Christian college.
That's good.
Yeah, she want to stay local. She don't want to go too far. About 2.5 hours away.
And Dana, you were talking about your dad. My dad had a full scholarship to Juilliard for music. And he couldn't take advantage of it because he was the only boy. And his dad passed, so he had to come home and take care of his mom and his sisters.
Oh my goodness.
The sad part is my boys both went to college for music. They sing, they play instruments, they are phenomenal. And I wish he could have been here to guide them and encourage them. You know, he sang on the Chitlin circuit. He's had music stolen from him by the Isley Brothers, you know, the whole nine. So it would have been nice for them to have somebody who's been out here in the industry helping them to you know, make their way through these, you know, these roads out here.
Exactly.
So I can truly appreciate what you're saying about, you know, not having, there's so many things that you've accomplished that you would have liked to have your father to say, you know, good job. I see you, you know. Yeah. He's not here to see me, you know.
That's exactly how I feel. Because I mean, I love my mom. Me and my mom, our relationship is getting better over the years, but she is not one of those parents who will steady say, you know, you're doing a great job. Congratulations. You know, I'm proud of you. She deals with a lot of jealousy and enviousness. So for years, it's always just been that, you know, no matter how hard I try to make it right, it just seems like it has to be a competition. It can't be just like, oh, you know, I'm proud of you. It gotta be like, oh, I'm going to do that too. Or I'm going to do this too. And I'm not, it's just like, you know, so me and my dad, like, he just taught me so much when it came, like you said, music, but he didn't sing or, you know, do anything like that, but he loved music. So any type of music, soul music, any type of good music, he was always so quick to say, "Oh, listen to this. I want you to hear this song." Or I want you to, like, he was always sharing that for me. And then he was always like telling me backstories about the person. So if it was a singer, he was like, "Oh, well, they grew up here, but they lived here, and their dad used to do this, and their mom was this." Oh, he would just tell me this whole backstory about people's lives. And so now I still love watching stuff like Unsung and things like that, where you can hear about the people's lives, because I'm just so used to my dad always giving me the information. And so I do the same thing with my daughter. Me and my daughter have that love of music. And so I just love to just tell her the same type of stories. And, you know, but I definitely would love, like I said, I just wish he would have been here. But, you know, I know he's watching over me. I know he's seeing what's going on. I know he's proud, you know.
Just make sure you make that commitment to being to your children what your parents weren't able to be for you.
Yes, you know? You're right. You're right.
We have to break the generational curses. We have to break the curses.
I definitely agree. Yes. And I sent you that copy as well. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I just want to let you know.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
I appreciate that. And I appreciate y'all. I'm just sorry that I'll probably be coming in on Fridays.
Okay.
Because, you know, I'm off on the weekend, but during the week,
you gotta do what I gotta do in order to do
what I want to do. You was blessed with something that you have been wanting. Yeah, you've been blessed with something that you've been wanting and you deserve. So you just gotta do what you gotta do, you know.
And it's not
communicating, you know, see each other and talk and message and whatever, you know.
It's not forever. It's just until, because it's I don't know if y'all know what a contact tracer is, but I'm contacting people who've contracted COVID and contacting the people that they've been in contact with. So, you know, once this virus stuff dies down, I imagine that I'll be, you know, I won't be doing it anymore, at least not full time. But that's why I'm trying to get this YouTube stuff and all the other revenue generating streams that I have going on, get them off the ground. So by the time this dries up, I'll have that to lean on, you know?
Yes, that's exactly how you do it. Yes. Have it all stacked up and lined up for yourself. That's the best way to do it. That's the only way to get it right, is by getting it all lined up. You know, it can't come to you. You definitely gotta make sure you work for it. It's not gonna just come and fall in your lap. You gotta make sure you have it set up. You're doing the right things to get it to where you want to be at. You know, so
yeah. I'm trying to get it to the point where money's coming in while I'm sleeping.
There you go. Yes, exactly. I definitely agree with you on that one. That's what I want to do as well. I want to definitely keep that money coming in while you're sleeping, while you're not even thinking about it. You know, you're like, oh man, you know, it's just coming in.
Just
you have it already set up there. You ain't got to touch it. You got your this going in that area where you ain't even touching it. You got this area for this. Like that's what I want to do.
Exactly. Exactly. You know. Teach your kids that entrepreneurial spirit.
Yes. He said, how many times has this happened to you at work? Someone withholds pertinent information about the job. What? You used to have a supervisor that is, get out of here. Wow, Terry. Well, I definitely have people that used to try to withhold information. Definitely. A lot of people will do that. I don't know if I had it on a job, but I've had it where people have done that, try to withhold information. She withheld pertinent information about the job to undermine me and my credibility. Wow.
Yep.
That's ridiculous. And your supervisor, wow.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Been there with that one, Terry.
Really? Yeah. Well, a lot of times people will see your potential and know that you're gonna make it far, and they really don't want to see that. Especially if you come somewhere and you already prepared. You basically prepared to go higher already when you first get in, but of course they gotta try to put you in there for a little bit to let you earn your keep a little bit. But it's guaranteed you're going to be promoted. And sometimes people don't. Some people don't really like that. They don't want you to take your job or go higher than you.
Yep. Mm-hmm. They feel threatened, especially when they know that they're not willing to work as hard.
Wow, there you go.
To advance,
Exactly.
So,
yeah,
I don't want to work hard enough, and I don't want to see you excel.
Wow, that's you're right. So true. You said, however, hands down, the worst supervisor I ever had. My point, sharing knowledge is a gift. Exactly. However, what's most important is the application of that knowledge. Exactly. Somebody can you can give so much information out to people, and I have done this for so many years. A family, people ask me, "Oh, how do you do this?" Or what? I want to start taking care of myself. I got so many family who's been doing so much for other people, never putting themselves first, or never even trying to, do anything for themselves. I was always, you can do this. This is your time to start doing stuff for yourself. It's time for you to start caring about yourself. All these different things, pouring all this information out, encouraging words, whatever it may be, for them just to go right back and do the same thing over and over again. Oh, I'm done. So I'm not doing that no more. If you don't apply any knowledge or any of the, I'm not saying you got to do exactly what somebody says, but even if you just use a few tidbits, use a few of them and try to get better and grow a little bit. If you don't want to do that, what's the point? That's why I said, like, nowadays I love to pour out information. I'm not saying I'm ever going to stop, but sometimes I just feel like I got to figure out how much I'm going to pour in at a time. Because a lot of times I get excited and I can ramble for hours, but now I got to get to the point where, like, hold on, let me just spoon feed. When I'm starting giving people these big full servings, they're not taking on any of it. So let me just spoon feed them a little bit. I'm not acting funny. No, I'm not, but I'm just slowing it down a little bit because I feel like you're not at a point where you actually want to apply it. You just want to hear it. You just want to have something. You just want to hear something. You don't want to actually do nothing, though. Yeah, scholarship to Juilliard. Yeah. He said, if we do not apply what we know in our daily lives, that information just is noise in our exactly just noise in our head. So that's sad. Your father made a great sacrifice for his family. Wow. Yes.
And then had it manifest itself in his legacy. That's the part that really is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Joe, did you always sing?
Yes, as a kid, I was made to sing. I didn't didn't want to sing at all, but I was like made to like lead songs in the kids' choirs and stuff. And so when I got a little bit older, I started playing drums so I wouldn't have to sing no more.
Mm-hmm.
And I played drums like for a while and like at different churches, but that's worse than singing. I mean, it was just terrible.
Them rehearsals are no joke.
Oh man, those rehearsals. So I end up when I got probably about 16 or 17, I just stopped going to church for a while, and I didn't go to church. And even as an adult, I would go here and there, but not like I should. But I never was into like drinking or smoking and none of that. I just didn't go to church. I would pray and do things. I would just be at home, Right. And so same with me and her, we would go and visit churches like here and there, but nothing like too major. And then when we needed, like I said, when we got married, we needed a place to get married at.
Mm-hmm.
And so we went everywhere, and every pastor we went to, they wanted to charge us like $1,600 because we weren't members. Like everywhere we went, they wanted like big numbers, big amounts of money. And I'm like, and so my sister was going to a church, and And she was like, well, I know somebody who might can help you. And I'm like, okay. And so she sent us to where we're going now. And so he was like, well, only thing about it, I can marry y'all, but I want to sit down with y'all and talk with y'all first before we get married.
Right. And that was what was most important.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, that's fine. That's no problem. So he sit down with us, and basically we ran the whole marriage. We ran the whole counseling session. Basically, we out talked him the whole counseling session. And the only thing he said the whole counseling session was like, this is God. This is nothing but God. That's what he kept saying the whole counseling session. This is nothing but God. This is God right here. This is God. And so he wanted to have 5 with us. We had one session, and I was like, well, how much you gonna charge us? He's like, oh, I'm not gonna charge you nothing. Mm-hmm. And so for that reason, I was like, well, we got to at least go back and visit the church.
And so, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so the very next day after our wedding, we went and visited the church.
Yeah, we went and fed the church.
Yeah, so we had went back after the wedding. We had a bunch of food left, so we just took it up to the church and let everybody just get whatever they want. After the reception, we had just tons of food left.
Oh, we had a Polish.
Yeah, so we went and I went, and that first Sunday I get there, they didn't even have a drummer.
Wow.
And he's like, and then one of the dudes I used to play drums with back in the day, he was like, you still play? I was like, man, I ain't played drums in years. He's like, man, can you play for me? And I was like, nah, man, I ain't played no drums in years, nah. So then the very next Sunday, we went back again, and they didn't have a drummer. And he's like, man, come on, man, I need you this summer. Can you please play for us? So I ended up playing that one Sunday. And then
the Lord took over.
I just kept playing. I was like steady playing Sunday after Sunday. And then we ended up joining. We ended up joining the church.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, I was just a drummer. And then all of a sudden, one Sunday, I was playing drums, and he was like, come here, Dana Joe. So we went up there, and he was like, oh, I see that y'all gonna be pastors. And I was like, not me. You talking to the wrong guy. No, not me.
You come up with a plan. The Lord will show you he got a sense of humor.
Yeah. I was like, no, not me. That's basically what I'm thinking. Like, oh, you think I'm playing, don't you? I said, nah. I wanted to say, I know you playing. No, that ain't me. Because my wife had told me that even before we was in church. She's like, oh, God showed me you was going to be pastor. And I cussed her out. I'm talking about cussed her out. I mean, cussed her. Bad, cussed her out. I was like, don't you ever say that to me. I mean, I was like, that's so much responsibility. Don't you ever say that to me ever in your life. It was bad. I apologize to her every time I bring it up because I'm like, man, that was terrible of me to do that. And so like a few years.
Are you a PK?
No, I'm not.
Oh, okay.
I'm not. But my mom stayed in church.
From PKs.
Yeah, my mom stayed in church all the time. Like she just always was in church, but she never joined. My mom never would join like anything. My mom could sing too, but she would never join anything. But she would just be in church like 24, but just. And so like a little time went by, and then our overseer come in the city, and he said the same thing to us. He's like, oh, y'all gonna be pastors. And I'm like, nah, not me.
Y'all keep saying that.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm like, man, I wish I would quit saying that to me because this is getting a little tiresome. Yeah, I'm like, man, I'm ready to run, And so
yeah, but you know what running will do. Running will have you on the road to Damascus.
Yeah, so I and then God started just like downloading me with revelation, like just crazy revelation. Like I had to even ask somebody. I had to go and talk to some of my friends who was pastors because I didn't even understand like where all this word was coming from. Like I would just see like certain things, and I come up with words that like just just crazy revelation out of nowhere. Just from everything I would see and just hear and just and then we started working with the youth, and it was the same way for her. She was just like, I had already would work with youth all the time, but it was, you know what I'm saying? We would work with the youth all the time, but it's just, we started working with them on a different level.
Mm-hmm.
And so then we started working on trying to just getting them to God, getting them to know God, getting them to want to know God. And then in our church, you're supposed to start off as a deacon and then work yourself, deacon in training, and then work yourself up. Well, he skipped us, and we became ministers in training.
That made some people mad.
Oh, it was terrible. It was so bad. Oh, it was so bad. And so a whole bunch of people was mad, like just terrible. I'm like, man, I didn't even ask for this. Like, I didn't ask for this. You know, don't. And like I said, I just started getting my word real heavy, and you know. That's
because God, when some people get to the point where they think, you know, oh, you need me, you know, you need me. I'm here. I'm committed. You know, we got our faithful few. You know, you got to put up with whatever I'm putting out because you need me. And God will show you in a minute that I will put somebody else in that place. And they will get it done.
Yeah.
You know. So.
Yep. So then we left the church for a minute and came back because some little stuff happened, and we left the church, and I ended up just getting in my word real. We ended up getting in our word real heavy, and just taking what we had learned and you know, just taking it to the street. You know, just trying to, you know, reach anybody we could the street. We would go visit churches, but we never joined nowhere. We even had like churches. We would go to churches though, Mama, and they would just put us in their leadership. Like literally, first time being there. Oh, y'all gonna do this? You ready? Y'all gonna do this? Y'all gonna take care of this? Y'all gonna do that?
Exactly.
And we like, no, I didn't sign up for that.
I barely know you.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, it's like I barely even know you. Like, no, we're not gonna do that. So then, but my pastor, which is he was my pastor at the time, then became my bishop, now he apostle. He was like he kept up with us like the whole time we was gone. He was, you know, I could call him and he would, you know, we would talk and just, you know, while we were gone. And so then one day we were sitting at home and I was like, "Babe, you want to go and visit?" And she's like, "Yeah, sure." So we went and visit, and he called. Of course, he called us up there. He's like, "Y'all ready now?" I was like, "Ready for what?" He's like, "Y'all ready now?" And y'all ready? And I'm like, "Where's you ready? What you talking about? We ready?" That's what I'm thinking in my head. And so the following Sunday, he just like basically was like, we joined the church back. And then the following Sunday after that, he was like, following Sunday after that, he asked me did I want to join the praise team back again. Well, I wasn't even on the praise team. He asked me did I want to join the praise team. And after that, he made me the leader of the praise team. You know they couldn't stand that. Oh, that especially after they found out how old I was. That really was like terrible. It was okay until they found out that they started asking us our age, and everybody on the praise team was in their upper 40s or close to 50. It was like, and then the ones that was our age, you know, they're not living like we is. They living you know, they doing their thing.
You got the prima donnas, the ones that swear they can sing and can't all singing in the key of Z. And then you got those. Then you got those that think that they're supposed to lead every Sunday.
Every song,
Wow. And then you got those that think that they ain't supposed to practice or rehearse. They just
and I got a bunch of them. Wow. I had a bunch of them, and so then after that, he ordained us as youth ministers, and then after that, within 6 months, he was talking he was like, well, when you ready, people move up quick. It ain't about no date and time. You move up quick. And up in here, when God is working in your life, and when God showed me that you ready, you move up quick. And so everybody was amen and amen and amen until they found out that he was talking about us. And and he announced over the pulpit that we was in training to be pastors, and that from that day on, it was just now everybody just be like really like that. Nobody likes us really, but I'm not there for them, so it don't really matter to me.
Exactly. I used to tell people all the time. They used to be like, "Girl, when you be up there singing, you just be so full and just be carrying on." I said, "Let me tell you something. When I'm up there singing, I don't see you."
That's me either.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't see you. The whole congregation is nothing but a throne to me.
It is.
And I am singing to my Father, asking him to come and sit at that throne and let me praise and worship him. Let me sit at his feet. I don't see none of y'all. Y'all are all a part of that throne.
That's it.
So whatever show y'all think I'm putting on, or whatever y'all got going on in y'all little minds, to God be the glory.
That's it. And that's what a lot of people.
It's just that simple.
And you'll get that. You'll get a lot of people that be like, "Oh, you just that's a act. How can you be that filled up every Sunday and you ain't coming here heavy?" I'm coming to give God glory.
Because you haven't walked a mile in my shoes. You don't know what I've been through. You don't know what he's put me through. You don't know how he's carried me. You don't know how he spared my life. You don't know what God has done for me that has me to the point where I have that peace that surpasses all understanding.
You're right.
Now, I understand that you're ignorant to what he's done for me, but you have no right to stand here and tell me what you think of my relationship with God.
Wow.
And you know what? The reality of the situation is that's their problem. Don't let them make their problem your problem.
Wow.
That is their problem.
Yeah, and
I'm not going to let you make your problem my problem. And God says the battle is not mine. So the only thing I'm going to do for you is I'm going to ask God to help you deal with you. And in the meantime, I'm going to ask him to help me to be all right with how he chooses to deal with you. Because there's been times where some of the people in the church that I've had to deal with have really just been nasty to me. And I had to ask God to deal with them and then keep my mouth and my hands off of it. But then when God finally dealt with them and they were convicted, then I still wanted to be mad, because I'm like, oh, now you sorry, or now you want to, be a certain way about me, and the Holy Spirit revealed to me, listen, that ain't no way to be. You asked me to deal with it. I dealt with it in my time. And now here they are, with a contrite heart. And now you want to have an attitude? What makes you better than what you was asking me to do for them?
Wow.
Because I didn't want to forgive. I didn't want to let it go. I didn't, I wanted to stay mad, But he answered my prayer and he dealt with them. So I had no choice but to accept the fact that the battle wasn't mine. And that it was time for me to just let it go. Let go and ain't that what you sing? Let go and let God.
That's it. That's it.
And especially when you're young, you're gonna have people who are gonna come up. I think a lot of times, these people in the church fail to realize that it is the young who are going to be, inheriting the church. They're the ones who's going to be moving the church in the next direction. I mean, when you look at the story of, the people that were under Pharaoh's rule, you notice most of the people who made it into the promised land was the young people. The old ones were so set in their ways that they never got to see it.
You're right.
They never got a chance to see it because they were so busy stuck in traditions and isms and schisms and religion,
Right.
And so focused on putting on a show or dealing with the hypocrisy instead of recognizing that the relationship has to start vertical. If you focus on doing this, he's going to teach you how to do this and open your arms. But it has to be vertical first, and then you can worry about that horizontal. You know? And a lot of times they get so stuck on, I've been here for years and I've been doing this and I've been doing that. Well, apparently you haven't been doing enough of what you need to be doing because God found somebody to do what he wanted done.
Wow.
You know? So y'all embrace what God has for y'all, because like I said, it's these young people that are going to be the ones that are going to take the church to the next direction. You know, respect your elders, obviously, but in respecting your elders, you know, they also need to recognize that, you know, God has a plan, and you either part of the plan or you're the problem.
Wow, that's really true.
That's the truth.
That's the thing.
I'm gonna miss you guys. I truly enjoyed during this little bit of time that I've gotten to know you. I'm gonna miss you guys, but I'll be in here on Friday nights. You know, when and where I can, I'll stop in on Fridays and see if I can't catch y'all. You know, and Dana, I'll be in the daytime stuff and trying to encourage you when and where I can in the comments with y'all's walk as far as getting yourselves on the other side of healthy.
Okay, amen. And like I said, we can email each other or whatever else if we want to work on something together or whatever. We can do some crochet alongs or something and email each other and see how our stuff is going or whatever. We're on Instagram together, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm on Facebook too.
Yeah, and we're gonna start adding some more stuff to the daytime too. So that we can have some more daytime stuff.
Even if it's an hour or something, it's
a little something.
A lot of people who cannot hang out late like that, and they really want us to do like something at daytime just for a little bit.
Yeah, so I figured.
And I hope to be able to do something where we can figure out how we're gonna collaborate too.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Yeah, because I mean, whenever you're ready,
just keep me in prayer, guys, because my biggest problem is consistently putting up content.
Okay.
I'm just not there yet. I got it all in my head and just trying to get it on the YouTube.
Yeah, we'll definitely keep you lifted up. And if you can, whenever you have those free days, maybe try to film up 3 or 4 videos or something, whatever you can, you know? Either be an introduction, some of your favorite hooks, whatever your favorite yarn is, whatever, you know, your yarn hauls, whatever it might be, you know? I love to look at other people's stuff and get different ideas, you know, finished objects or whatever, you know? Whatever it may be, you know, so much different stuff you got to offer. You know, even when we're talking about your machine, if you want to do a video on that, you know, everybody needs some videos on a Centro because it's not that many. So you get a video, how to, you know what I'm saying, starting up the Centro, how to get it started, how to cast on, cast off. You know, those are just good things that you already do already. So, you know, things like that. So you got a lot of stuff you can offer. Just like I said, just whenever you get that time, try to maybe film a couple videos at once. And that way, when you do get a free time, you can, you know, edit them up, upload them as you can, you know. Or they say you can even upload them all at once, but just upload them privately. And then if you want to upload them, if you want them to be, you know, released, then you turn them to public, and then that's the date that everybody can see.
Yeah, that's what I have now. They're in the private, and I just haven't.
Oh, okay, so that's good. And that's why I got to start doing. So I'm gonna start doing that.
Because I keep editing them, I keep fixing them. No, I want to do that better. No, I want this to be better. You know.
Yeah.
My husband says, just let it go. Just release it. You know?
Yeah, just release it. I'm telling you, just release it. There's so many people that do really, really well without no editing at all. I mean, they do really well. I'm like, wow, they do not a lick of editing. So, I mean, we kind of get caught, you know, we be getting caught going, we want it to look like this. We want it, you know, and we really don't even have to do that. We honestly really don't. I mean, that's an added bonus that we want to put there, but we don't really have to, you know. So release it. If you got some good stuff out there, release it. It's time now. Now it's about to get winter months. So a lot of people YouTubing are going to start watching them more. They start watching a lot of YouTube in the wintertime because it start getting colder.
Exactly.
Yeah, people need ideas. People want to see new faces. So you in the right time. You're right. You're perfect right now.
Tammy ready?
Yeah, she's getting ready right now. I just woke her up.
Okay, I'm about to go get my clothes on. I may go to my clothes on. Get my shoes on. So.
I say you're at McDonald's or something.
Joe,
huh?
you look like you might need a cup of coffee, baby.
I'm just gonna run her down. Run her. It ain't too far. I think she's going to Raleigh, I believe.
Oh, yeah, she's going right. I think,
yeah, it ain't too far. It's probably about 7 minutes away.
Oh, okay. And then you're gonna come home and crash?
I'm coming right back home and crash.
You're gonna put Mama J with. I gotta crash, y'all.
Mama J with. I am crashing.
I gotta crash, y'all. Hey.
I am crashing. I'm not even gonna lie.
You're gonna crash.
So I won't be crashing. I'm going downstairs to put on a pot of chili and some beef stew.
Ooh, that sounds good. Now that sounds good.
And Lady C's gonna be on
cook for the week on Saturdays.
Oh, okay. That's good. Lady C Russell's gonna be live tonight. She's gonna be doing her marriage conference. It's like a love thing, and we're gonna be. She pulling us up. She told she wants us to be up here. I said, Lord. So we gotta go.
I have to check it out.
Yeah, it's gonna be at 7 p.m. Central Time, so 8 p.m. Eastern. So yeah, Lady C Russell, she doing like a nice little love. We're gonna talk about their marriage.
So thanks for telling me today.
I know we're gonna be up there now. She said she wants us up there. She said, "How long have you been married?" I said, 8 years. She said, "Oh, okay, yeah, we'll have y'all up here." I said, "Oh, snap, okay."
How many years?
We've been married 8 years and been together 16.
Wow.
Almost half my life.
My husband and I've been married for 29 years.
Wow.
We've been together for 32.
Wow, that's such a blessing. Wow, yeah, I was 17. Joe was 19. We got together. That's crazy. Now I'm 33, 35. That's so crazy.
Those kids don't know how blessed they are.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you so much. We love you. We appreciate you for having a good time. And I guess we're about to go get ready to start. Go get ready for our daughter. Okay, yeah, we're gonna go pray for her and get her some breakfast and get her ready. She doing her SATs. It's getting to the here it comes. In that graduation stage, she number 2 in her class. She might graduate number 1. We don't know yet, so we'll see. But here she get. You're gonna this long stretch. What's it called? This whatever. The final stretch.
Final stretch.
In the final stretch, it's getting crazy.
That's right, Dana. That's right. Throw them shoulders back and stick that chest out. That proud mama.
Yes, definitely. I'm super, super proud. Oh my goodness. Wow.
Love you guys.
We love you too. Bye. Love you.
Hugs and kisses, and be blessed. We'll see you later. All right.
Okay.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh my goodness. Wow, guys, that was amazing. We had a great night. You had a great night?
Yeah, I had a great night.
3 hours and 21 minutes, and we had such a good time.
Yes,
I hope you guys who are watching that replay enjoy it. For those who are still in the chat, love you guys. Thank you for letting us run.
Yes,
even though you're sleeping and all those good things are doing errands, we appreciate you guys. And I'm sorry. Let me go ahead, baby. Close on out.
Guys, thank you for coming in. We appreciate you. Thank you for everybody who's been watching. Thank you for everybody who's going to watch you. Thank you for everybody who's going to hit the thumbs up, that has hit the thumbs up, and thank you for all of that will hit the thumbs up. I have had a great time tonight as usual. Maybe one morning we may even have a little bit of a topic or something to do on here. But I appreciate you. Did you have a great time?
I had a great time again.
I had a great time too, baby. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We love y'all. And we will see you guys again next time. We love you.
Bye.
Bye.